Hello friends, how are we all doing on this fine Wednesday? Hope you are all doing well and having a great start to the week or the middle of the week. We're back though today with a Nuzlocke playthrough of Leaf Green. Finally, after such a long time of waiting to get back to it because I've been at Liverpool regionals, but a little bit of a last minute stream today, but at least scheduling anyway. So excited to be here and carry on with what we've been doing. Right, Vader, how are you doing? Elizabeth, how are you? John, Exia, how are you doing? Oxbo is I'm just gonna leave it at that. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. I hope you're good, having a great Wednesday. Stephen, how are you doing? Sema, Shona, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. Right, where we left off last time, we were about to take on Erica, and we've got a bit of leveling up to do, I think. So I'm just going to check our Pokemon because I feel like I think we've got a Spearow in our boxes, and I'm going to take Spearow. I don't really feel like Electrode's going to be that great in this box. This match. Here we go. Mighty, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. I've been playing a lot of Cave Story 3D. Nice, mate. Great game, but really hard despite I'm playing it in normal difficulty. Pleased to hear, man, and I hope you're enjoying it and you have a lot of fun going forward with it. Right, let's hop in Spearow here. Right, I think the level cap is like 29 for us, so that's the aim, to get up and near there. We don't need to get to 29 because there's a lot of trainers in Erica's gym that we can kind of take advantage of, so we'll try and get up a little bit higher before we take her on. We don't want to ruin the run. GW Gaming, how are you doing? Good morning to you. I hope you're having a fantastic start to the day. And Axel, how are you as well, my friend? I hope you're good. Oh, we've got Twin Needle now as well. That's good. Mila, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Where's the starter? Sema, it's in a box. So the problem was we got it like our level cap's level 29 for Erica. And our Ivysaur is level 30, so we can't use it unfortunately in the gym. So a little bit of a bad plan on my end for it, but we haven't lost it. That's the main thing. So we've got it to still use. Beta, how are you doing? Great. So you on stream Liverpool, it was awesome. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the whole broadcast. It was such a cool event. It was really good from start to finish. Got back late Monday and sorted out a few things yesterday, and I was like, I wanted to stream yesterday but just didn't have time to, so nice to finally get on today. And I really want to get this Nuzlocke done so we can get into the Deoxys shiny hunt. That's the big goal with this. Get through this hopefully in one go. We don't want to be slowed down, and then we can shiny hunt for Deoxys, which would be amazing. Bullrods. John, excellent work with the casting this past weekend. Thank you so much. Love the energy, especially in the final match. The final was hype as well, so I was really happy to get a final because I've done quite a few events recently. I haven't had a final for ages, so it was nice to get put on for the final, and to do it with Ben as well was great. So yeah, had a lot of fun this weekend, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was really good. Will you guys be taking part in the global challenge? Registration, I think, ends tomorrow, I think tomorrow at some point. I'm gonna risk this. Robbo, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Time to shine. Hey, does anyone know who Lee likes? Just a question. Who Lee likes? As in likes in people, or likes in... Come on, Bellsprout, we don't need this right now. We do not need this. Have we got an awakening? I can't use items. Cheating already. Cheating. We're starting off. Ob, how are you? I hope you're doing good, my friend. Great to see you as always. Thanks so much for joining the stream, everyone. I gotta leave for uni, unfortunately, but I'll tune in later. Try not to have too many casualties. We'll try our best. Vader, have a great day, and I hope it goes good, and hopefully you catch the VOD later. We're likely not going to finish the run today, I doubt, but I think tomorrow might be the day that we're able to do it. I feel everything goes to plan, at least. We'll see. We'll keep going until we do it anyway, but have a great rest of your day, my friend, and thanks so much for hopping into the stream. Great to see you as always. Might need the feeling Peachy merch looked so cool, but there wasn't a way to get it shipped to my country. That's so disappointing. Live in Latin America. Oh, mighty, that is so annoying when stuff happens like that. I think for future ones, probably not going to do it through spring, and I think probably work something out where it's a little bit more accessible, hopefully. But I appreciate you going in and trying to get one. I'm just sorry you weren't able to pick one up. Stephen, think you mentioned on another stream, but would be awesome to see a best mons for each raid. It is in the works, Stephen. So basically, yeah, it's going to be a big video with like, it's basically broken down across all 18 types what the best raid Pokemon is per type, and then looking at like speciality raids, because there's some raids that you can come across that are really awkward. Like Annihilate's one that definitely comes to mind. Mirror Armor, Corviknight's another one. So you need specific techs for those, so there'll be like additional builds on top of them. But I don't want to say like next week because it is a big video, but hopefully maybe towards the end of next week it might be up, but I'll have to see how it all goes. What time is it in your area? It's 7:36 a.m. here, Rob. It is 12:37 right now, so too far ahead of you. Oh, well, it's a good start to. I hope you have a great start to your day anyway. Very early. John being so used to open team sheets now makes me hate doing the best of one online. Nothing worse than close combating a Terra Ghost of Saluna. I know what you mean. Like, that feeling is like, I think the Terra like is the scariest part of like the global challenge, you know, just because of that. But I think at the same time you can take advantage of it in your own team building, you know. But this is why I think Protect is like such a really important thing to have going into this if you are playing the global challenge, because it's going to allow you to scout out those potential scary Terra types that could be a little bit problematic to you, you know. At least you get like at least one turn with all the Vulpix. Where were they when we needed one? Shame that Beedrill is so bad on the long run. That's such cool designing, but that stuff is decent at the gym early game. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's good. It's pretty good against Erica, but other than that, it's not going to be really that great, to be honest. Oh, I've also got a cheeky hour before I need to pick up my son, so I am duping whilst washing this. Good idea, my friend, because that patch is out tomorrow. So we get the 3.0.1 patch, which drops tomorrow, and it's likely that that is going to potentially get rid of the dupe glitch, I think. But it might not as well. They might have to spend a bit more time, you know. Renan, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you join us on the stream, I hope you enjoy it with us. Axel, see you in a bit, my friend. But yeah, the dupe glitch, that would be my recommendation if you're wanting to take advantage of it, because you know, if you want to do the raids tomorrow night, you'll have to have done the update to access the raids online. It's a little way to make sure that you do the update, which is a little bit sneaky, I guess, from them, but I guess a way of getting everyone to do it. Riley, how are you? I hope you're having a great start to the day, my friend, and great to see you as always. A little risky keeping the V-drill in against the Vulpix. Bit too trigger happy there. But no, Liverpool was really good. It was a lot of fun doing the event, and yeah, just tiring. It was a long days on the desk and all the production stuff. So, but it was a lot of fun, and really great to see so many different teams throughout the whole event as well. That was like one of the big things about it, where it's just like every team was pretty much different. You know, there was very few teams that were like similar throughout the weekend. What's your favorite match to watch during the Liverpool event? Probably, John, I would say Poker Alex's game, and I think it was round 4, maybe. It was either round 2 or round 4. I think round 4. I think it might be in round 5. Trying to remember. But when Poker Alex was on with the Porygon 2 and the Ting-Lu, I really enjoyed that because it was like, I think a lot of people have questions whether or not Porygon 2 can function well in this format, and I think the Poison Terror type on it, very strong, combined with the Ting-Lu. I think that was probably my favorite one to cast, although there was so many good matches, like Mark versus Eric as well was just an incredible game, where it was like Mark looked like he just had no way out and just flipped the matchup round. He just played out of his mind, and just, yeah, it was an amazing performance. So it was like those highlight matches. Final was pretty good. Top 4s were pretty good as well. There was so many good matches, but I think the Poker Alex one, probably, if I was to say one, was definitely one that comes to my mind, at least anyway. Just sad that him and Eric couldn't progress into day 2, which was a bit of a shame. Yeah, that Terra Poison Ghost Pori 2 was genius. Yeah, I did love it. I think it was based off a team that a player in the US ran in okay, we're all right. It's a bit sketchy there. Yeah, they ran a team in Charlotte and went 6-3. So I think it was an adapted team of that. And I think the week before Liverpool, they'd been on the ladder, showdown ladder, and got like 3rd or something on the ladder with it. So I think that's where the inspiration came from for Alex and Eric, all that squad. But yeah, just so good. Mighty in my favorite playthrough, I use Kadabra. Surprisingly good stats, even if it isn't evolved into Alakazam. Yeah, great shout as well. Such a strong Pokemon. I would have really loved if we caught that Abra early on in the playthrough. That would have been so good. It's one of those Pokemon though that's so hit and miss, and you've got to get so lucky in a Nuzlocke to get one, because you pretty much just got to catch it straight away. Otherwise, it's like, see you later, sayonara. Caleb, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And I hope you're having a great start to your Wednesday. Had a lucky morning, finally finished catching 3 shiny Slackoths for my shiny Living Dex. Awesome to hear, mate. Awesome to hear. That's amazing. How is the shiny Living Dex going? You got many to do to complete now. The Nuzlocke is going all right, mate. It's that grindy part of it where we're having to level up before going in to take on Erica. But I don't think we need to get to like 29 with everything. I think if we can get stuff up to around 23, I think we should be in a good spot. I just feel like there's a lot of trainers in the gym that we can bounce that level right up to like near enough 29. Professor Oak, how are you doing, mate? It is going good, my friend. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far this Wednesday. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what this patch brings tomorrow. I know it's going to fix the TM stuff that we had issues with, where we can't, if you've got Scarlet, you can't make a metal sound. So because of the, you need Sheldon material, and you just can't get it in game. So they'll fix that. There's the Inkay glitch where if you level it up, or if you don't level it up to a certain level, then your game freezes, like the inputs would stop working. So there's that, and then the big one I think everyone's curious about is the dupe glitch. Are they gonna patch that out? And maybe that they are, because maybe that's the reason why it's been delayed, because it was meant to come like mid-January, and I can imagine them being kind of ready with it. And then the dupe glitch comes out and they're like, okay, we have to sort this out as well. So maybe that does, but maybe, again, maybe it doesn't. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow when it drops. But very interesting, however it turns out. The Pidgeys do not like the battling. Actually use my Tiana in rank. Nice. The gimmick you used Terranormal with Facade. I love that. And quick feet to outspeed a lot of Pokemon. That is awesome. I love that. And the Pidgey stays in this time and attacks us. Risky. It is risky staying in against it. But I feel like Weevil's probably a good level now. We're probably fine keeping it around there. So we'll swap it out this next one. Not exactly meta, but it's fun. Mighty, it sounds a lot of fun. I love the sound of it. I love those like off the wall ideas in teams, especially when they're working as well, you know? The mix of fun and success, that's the key to it. I'm like struggling to decide what I want to use for my global challenge team. It's a tricky one, but I have to make a decision tonight really and lock it in. Kitty, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great day. Built a Keldeo to try on Empoleon raid. It's a really good idea. Terra Aurora Calm Mind, Reflecting Sunny Day. I like it a lot. That's actually a really good shout. Really good shout. I'm really interested to see how that raid goes. We'll be streaming the raid, so we'll go live tomorrow just before the raid goes. Probably do some Zygarde hunt as well. See if we can get that in Shield. And we'll go from there. See, we can't switch out. This is not ideal. Tone, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see you back. Hope you enjoyed your trip. The trip was a lot of fun, my friend. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you for the super chat and the support as well, my friend. I hope you have been doing great and having a great start to the week. And yeah, it's nice to be back. It is nice to be back. I did miss. I was really wanting to stream when I was out there, but the upload speed in the hotel was just absolutely terrible. So it was not going to happen. Right, can I get this? And then can I just run away when the wrap's finished? We need to wait out this wrap and then we can potentially switch out. Might be able to get through this. Mighty Anna does have a great shiny Mighty. 100%. It's looking pretty bad. We need this Bellsprout to hit itself with Fusion. Steve, how are you doing? Great job commentating at the regionals, man. It was such a pleasant surprise to see you on the panel. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show over the entire broadcast. It was a lot of fun doing it. I think we're done for here. We need these leech lives to hit. I don't really want to lose Vandal, but this is not looking that great. Okay, we need to get the Supersonic off. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna have another casualty here on our hands, I feel. Right, we've hit that. Okay, we need the wrap to end so we can get out of this. We need a leech life. Hit yourself, Bellsprout, please. Yes. Okay, that's good. The leech life. A little bit of health back. I really would prefer not to lose. Do back here. Right, we're freed. Okay. Too sketchy. Did you finish building your Primarina team? I haven't yet, no. And I've totally changed my mind on what I want to start building around as well. Really got this urge to build around Registeel. It did so well over the weekend. Kind of like made me think, yeah, that's definitely the Pokemon I would kind of prefer to start building around. So maybe Registeel, but yeah, I'm not like 100% sure on what I want to take into the global challenge, because I think it's different, right, to open team sheet best of 3, because gimmicky stuff, odd Terra types can definitely give you an advantage in it. So I'm kind of leaning towards something maybe a bit more gimmicky for the global challenge, and also be a bit more fun as well. So we'll see. Okay, woke up to a stream. Somniac T, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thank you so much. I'm doing great, thanks. I hope you are as well, and great to have you on the stream. Caleb, I've been swapping between one line in Paldea, one line in Kitakami, and one in the Blueberry Academy. Still trying to wrap my head around how many shiny Dunsparce I need for the 3 segment. Oh, don't. That's brutal. You know, I'm pretty sure there's something, if you've got, pretty sure it's Leaf Green. I think there's something in Leaf Green which then allows you, it's something to do with the hex numbers in Leaf Green, where you can almost guarantee if you catch it in Leaf Green that it will always be a Dunsparce. I don't know the details on it, but I do know there is a video out there somewhere with someone going over the details. It might be worth having a look if you have. I'm not sure if it's just Leaf Green or if it's Fire Red Leaf Green, so could be helpful in that situation maybe. I don't want to do to update my game so I don't lose the duping glitch, but I also want to do the 7-star raid. That's the problem, right, Professor Oak? 100%. I'm with you on that. I think well, we'll do the update video tomorrow. The first thing I'm going to test is the duping glitch, so we can at least confirm whether it's working or not, and then we'll go from there. But I would say if they don't patch it out tomorrow, we'll be getting another patch somewhere down the line. I don't know when, but yeah, somewhere. Mr. Wolf, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And Diana, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. Good morning, and happy to see you streaming. Had a rough past weekend in terms of mental health. Just a lot going on. I've been struggling. Be watching while getting ready for work. I'm so sorry to hear that, Diana, and I hope things start to take a turn around soon. But you know, we're always here, the crowd, to help and support if you ever need anything. So just reach out. But I really hope things start turning around and getting better. I'm sure they will. I feel positive about that. So I just hope you're doing all right. Lord Fire Zuko, how are you doing? Hope you're good. We'll be having a fantastic Wednesday. Great to see you in the stream as always. And Riley, wrap war off. But I think you missed it. Yeah. I missed the first one, and then oh man, this is the Pidgeys that normally always want to just whirlwind us are deciding to attack us here. Vandal's not having the best time this morning. Please not Vandal. So much potential, I know. This is the thing. We cannot lose it. We have to keep the Zubat. Rose, how are you doing? I hope you are having a fantastic morning, and thanks so much for joining. I'm just getting through the chat now and all the comments about Vandal. Yeah, it looked a bit sketchy. We should just switch it straight out until we get it leveled up a little bit. And not risk it. BXC David, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well, having a great start to your day. Thanks for joining the stream as well. Damn, coming in a good time. Well, good time, I say good time. I think this is just the most grindy part of it. I don't know whether we're gonna even need the Spearow. If I can get Vandal up a few levels, because I think Vandal will probably be quite useful later on this run. John, beat a Registeel team with skill swap Cresselia. Use skill swap on my Tornadus and kept doing Prankster Lunar Blessing. Oh, that sounds brutal. Yeah, that's what V-Day ran, the skill swap Cresselia with Registeel. Skill swap in the Prankster though, brutal. Yeah, that's a good shout. I have both Fire Red and Leaf Green. Definitely check it out, because I'm like I say, I don't know the exact details, but I know there's a way to do it with those games where you trade it up. You can then pretty much guarantee a 3 segment, or you have a very good chance of getting a 3 segment, which is always really good. Decidueye the Unrivaled, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hope you're having a great start to your Wednesday. Julio, how are you as well? And John and Rose, it's always nice to wake up to an Osirus stream. Thank you so much, Rose. It's always great to have you and everyone else here as well. So I really appreciate you guys coming and joining through this journey. Okay, failed. That's good. At least we get some XP. Do you think it's fine that we just go into the gym now and we just use the Pokemon that we've got? I feel like it might be all right. I'm just getting a little bit impatient here. I think we try. We can always come back if it's not working out too well. We can always come back. I feel like let's crack on with this, because the next level jump's crazy. I think it goes to like level 43 after this, because we got all the rocket stuff to do. Lumpy, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Bright and early for the party. Just in time, mate. Just in time. Hope you've had a great weekend and great to see you, mate. And hopefully things go well today with this. Who has cut? No. I don't know if anything on here has cut, actually. Nope. We're gonna have to teach it, aren't we? Something needs to learn it. Weevil, you can learn it, because you're not gonna have that many great moves anyway. Get rid of that. Do that. Did start to work today, Lumpy. Always good. Hope that doesn't mean you're working later, mate. I hope you finish at the same time. That'll always be good. Tim, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're having a great start to your day, and thanks for joining. Checking every morning on RK9 to see EUIC tickets are available. Yeah, I don't know when they go on sale. Can't be long though. Have they announced like a date for when they do go up? I think we bring the Zubat up front. We just try and level up Zubat throughout this. Twisted Sky, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Just got home from work. Nice, Tim. Trying to relax. I like the sound of it. I hope you had a great day, and nice to be home as well, mate. Hope the relaxing all goes good. Definitely deserved. Glom, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Day for us is going good, man. So far, we've dived into Erica, so we're just gonna dive straight in. Take her on. Like I said, there's lots of trainers in here, so we should be able to get a bunch of level up before we take on Erica. We still got a Pidgeotto as well at the end of the day, which I think should be fine against Erica. Should be. And we got a Flareon that we can fall back on as well. Luke, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Having a great Wednesday. Sleep powder, that's not what we want to be seeing. Timmy work nights. How is that, mate? Like, how does it, like, are you like nights all the time, or do you like change it around and do like different shift patterns? Must be hard, like coming back when it's light outside. I always think of that and think, oh man, it must be like difficult to kind of adjust to that. But quiet though when you're working, I guess. Olio, how long are you streaming? I will be streaming a while, a good few hours. I want to really try and get far into this one today, and hopefully set us up for one tomorrow where we can potentially finish this. That would be the perfect scenario. Right, we don't have an awakening. Actually, we might have a berry. Have we got a Chesto or a Lum? Or do they not exist yet in this one? I can never remember. No, I'm gonna have to go back. Should have probably stocked up on awakenings and things like that, but never mind. We'll just do that now. Luke, been waiting for you to stream so I could tell you that I got a shiny Deoxys in Leaf Green last week. No way. Luke, that's incredible. Oh, that is amazing, mate. That is so good to hear. Congrats, man. How many resets did that take you? Was it a lot or was it like a really decent number? Either way, congrats, man. That is amazing. That's what we're aiming for in this one. So hopefully we can follow suit and not take too long about it either. So going to get Emerald for shiny Deoxys, but thought I'd join you in trying my first ever Nuzlocke on Leaf Green. Fingers crossed I don't kill my Charmander. Good luck with the Nuzlocke and let us know how it keeps going. I'm sure you'll do fine with it. And awesome to have you playing along, Stephen, with us as well. So great casting in Liverpool. Thank you so much, Luke. Really appreciate that. It was very fun to be a part of the event and the production. I was so tired on Monday when I got back. So tired, but took yesterday, caught up on a few things that I needed to, and got some rest that I definitely needed. So feeling very good today, and back at it next week because Dortmund Regionals is next. So that's going to be the next one. Sammy, how are you doing? Sorry, a little late. Don't worry, haven't missed too much this morning because we've just been doing a bit of leveling up, so not missed anything. Great to have you here as always. Question: should I buy Sword and Shield? Tim, it depends if you want to shiny hunt the legendaries. If you do want to shiny hunt the legendary Pokemon, Sword and Shield is probably the best recent games to do that on. Like, definitely, because I mean BDSP you can shiny hunt them, but the odds is pretty rough. Like you're full odds shiny hunting them, so whereas with Sword and Shield you've got way better odds than the Dynamax Adventure raids, so that would be the only thing to consider that might sway you into buying them. I finally got Deoxys and Emerald. It's a lot of fun. Is it a shiny Rose? Everyone's getting shiny Deoxys. That's amazing. Rose, that's awesome to hear. That's awesome. Vandal has leveled up at least anyway as well. Okay, let's see what this Bellsprout gives us. So true, Tim. Couldn't agree more with you, mate. So, alright. Having an alright day, thanks. Hope you are too. Yes, I am, friend. Loved your presenting on the championships. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was such a lot of fun. I think we had a really good mix of casters over the weekend. Like Charlie's great to work. Well, they're all great to work with, but you know, yeah. So it was really, really fun to do the whole event. Feel very lucky to have been a part of it, especially because it was like the biggest one Europe's ever had as well, which is crazy to think. I think it'll not be long before Europe surpasses, or I think Europe could get the biggest regional numbers that we've ever seen, but we'll wait and see. It all depends on like the capacity of these venues, because they keep just hitting capacity, and it's like we can't have any more in. So we'll see. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. UDM17, how are you doing, mate? We're well, enjoyed watching you at Liverpool. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the whole the weekend of the events, how they unfolded. Knoxville this weekend's going to be exciting, I think. Will the Wolf team take it for the third time? Be interesting to see. I would say probably not. I think I could see it winning again. It's such a solid team, but I think they'll be like, it's on definitely on people's radar now. I think it was on people's radar anyway, but I think it'll be more on people's kind of radar going into this event, where players aren't going to allow that team to win again, but you never know. Use this paralyzed heal. And then super potion. Is there a way to glitch items in this game like Emerald with the Pomegranate? There probably is. I'm not like I think Fire Red, Leaf Green are the least 2 games I've probably played, so I'm not really too sure what things you can do in these games. I haven't looked, but I would say there's probably stuff in here that you can that would probably 100%. There's definitely ways to do stuff like that for sure. They look to be some long days, but it was great to watch. Awesome, thank you to this guy. Yeah, I think the Saturday there was a few delays throughout the day, which made it quite long, or longer than it maybe should have been. But still, we got finished in good time on the Saturday, considering that we did like up to, you know, the 9th round. We were finished by 7, 8 o'clock, maybe a bit later. But the weird thing was we were finished kind of a similar time on the Sunday as well. So, and that seemed to go really smoothly. I don't think we had many delay. Like everything felt a lot faster on Sunday, but we really need to wake up. These acids are going to start stacking up. Gonna have to switch. Phoenix, how are you doing? And Oddish, how are you, my friend? I hope you are good. What's the best way to counter Incineroar? Clear Amulet, Iron Hands. It's a hard one because Incineroar is very difficult. Like, it depends. Like, are you talking about like just like a one shot? I think Landorus Incarnate is pretty good at that, but you've got to get around the fake out. And is your opponent going to allow you to get an attack off into the Inci before it just pivots out or hard switches out? You know, I think that's the thing. Like, but Incineroar, like, it is a very difficult Pokemon to like just have a dedicated counter for. You need to have ways to hit it for good damage. The Urshifu is a very good one. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Gonna have to switch again. How? Getting bodied by a Bellsprout. Daniel, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. That was too close. Tamea was not the friendliest of trainers. Rob, will there be will we be able to put more Pokemon in Gen line like Genesect and Melton? I'm not sure. I think if they're not tradable in now, it's probably unlikely that you'll be able to trade those in unless we get another update at some point, which isn't out of the realms of possibility, right? There might be like one more DLC pack for Scarlet and Violet. You never know. You never know with these things. I would probably lean towards there won't be, but who knows? We could see something crop up out of the blue. I would be happy to have like some more content for Scarlet and Violet. There's a lot of talk about another mythical potentially being in the games that the movies are based around, but like, yeah, who knows if it'll be in Scarlet and Violet or if it'll just be in another game completely. Oddish is gonna witness you pummeling Oddish. To my sadness, yeah, unfortunately. I like both Oddishes. The Oddish in chat and the Oddish in real life. Petro, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Good afternoon to you, my friend, and I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Your cousins have been poked to death. Sammy, I want to do a Nuzlocke, but I'm not sure what game would be good to do it since I've never done one. Also thinking of making an animated video like Jaden Animations one, but don't know what game. Oh, that sounds awesome. You should so do it. If you want to do it, I think that's a great idea. I love that sort of like playthrough kind of the storytelling as well with it. So I would love to watch something like that if you did. Let's get into Nuzlocke. I think this one's not a bad one to do for first one. Need ESP on the Switch. That's pretty good to Nuzlocke. And you can kind of add whichever rules you would like to for your playthrough. It doesn't need to be like, you don't need to be like super strict with stuff if it's your first time as well. Right. I don't think Vandal's going to get the levels we need to be able to use it against Erica, but that's fine. The only thing I want to see is the GBA games available on Nintendo Switch Online. Don't, mate. Really. I keep thinking about this and I'm like, is it going to happen? Are they going to do it? I really, really, really hope that they do. I really hope they do. It'd be so good to have like all of the back catalogue of those older games. Just be like, yeah, they're there now. We can play them as much as we want. This is pretty lucky because us getting sport here would not be ideal. Super potion's not brilliant either, mind, but big crit. Be drill faster? Yeah, we are. Okay, that's fine. Wonder how my Uncle Vileplume's doing at this gym job, at this new gym job. We'll find out soon enough. Weeping Bell. Little cousin oddish here. The only thing I want to say is the games, yeah. Bear Bum is in the house. How are you doing, mate? I hope you had a safe journey home, man. And thanks so much for coming in to the stream. I hope you're doing well, mate. And like I say, I hope you had a safe trip home and you're settled back in now. It was awesome seeing you in Liverpool. The only sad thing is I just wish we'd had a bit more time to hang out. So hard around the castle and stuff like that. And then yes, but it was awesome the time that we got to hang out. Saturday was a lot of fun, mate. Just wish it could have been longer. You just need to make sure you come to EUIC, man. That is the thing. If you can make it happen, that would be amazing. Is that Beedrill a Yu-Gi-Oh reference? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Great nickname. Weevil Underwood. Olio, yes. So the idea is I want to shiny hunt Deoxys, but it means playing through the whole game and I needed to do it anyway. So rather than kind of just sitting off camera doing it, I thought it might be fun to do a Nuzlocke because we haven't done a Nuzlocke on the channel for a long time now. So like this could be quite a lot of fun. Should we just stay in? I just feel like the acid's going to be a little bit problematic if we get hit with an acid here. Right, actually this is pretty good because this puts Pidgeotto to 28. What are our levels looking like at the moment? The gloom. This might be actually quite good to get us to 29, so at least we're kind of capping out on one Pokemon at 29, so when we come up against Erica we're not absolutely at a huge disadvantage. And Pidgeotto's just definitely something we can just be like, okay, Pidgeotto, go do your thing. Oddish, if you catch an Oddish, what would you name it? I'd name it Oddish 2017. That would be what I would nickname it. Is that a good nickname? What do you think? Paralyzed. I should really just go on and got some supplies. I'm just gonna carry on. We don't need to go back. Then in Toonami. What a result last night, mate. Couldn't believe it. I was dreading us playing Villa before the game. I was like, I have not got a good feeling about this at all. The boys turned up and they put in what a shift. Big Fab Shah. Yeah, it was good. So up the mags. Hopefully it continues on. It's typical that we're going to be playing Luton, and they seem to be coming in a bit of form as well. It's like we never get any breaks. The trip back home was okay, 45 minutes delayed, but we're still fine. That's not too bad, mate. It took me 6 hours to get home from Liverpool on Monday. 6 hours. It's like ridiculous. I live in the UK. It's like literally quicker for me to go abroad, to places abroad, than it is to travel around the UK sometimes. It's mad. It's just because Liverpool's such an awkward place to get to a lot of the time. Well, from where I am it is. It's not direct at all. So, but 6 hours, it was a bit of a long trip. Too long. What's your thoughts on Power World? I've heard lots of things about it just being worse. Being the worst PLA. I haven't played it, but I did watch AJ's video about it, Austin John's video about it, and opened my mind a bit more to it. So there's a lot more to it than what I kind of had seen from face value on social media and stuff like that. But I still haven't played it, and I don't really have any desire to play it either. But it's not because I think it's a bad game. it just still doesn't really appeal to me too much. And I feel like my head at the minute, I'm really like locked in on, I want to play, like we've got the Nuzlocke going on. I've got another game I want to do, potentially a shiny only hardcore Nuzlocke on. So I'm like real Pokemon mode at the minute. And we've also got the global challenge coming up. Got lots of competitive stuff going on aside from that. So I'm like, yeah, I feel like my kind of concentration is all Pokemon at the moment. And we got Pokemon Day coming up. So it's not to like discount Power World by anything. And I know lots of people are having a lot of fun with it. But I'm just like, great. You know? Yeah, I guess it saves me getting into any debate about like with people being like Pokemon need to learn from Power World and stuff like that to make the games better. I don't know, but yeah, so yeah, I haven't. But if you've been playing it, I hope you've been enjoying it. I'll try for EUIC. I've got the regional blues, as Kareem likes to call them, so I'm itching for another event already. Mate, just make it happen if you can, of course. I know it's not that easy, but if you can make it, that would be amazing. And the biggest event of the year as well, so you know, and it will be an incredible event. Oh, we get spanked. Me too, mate. Yeah, I really did. I was like, at their place, they haven't been beat. Like, I think we hadn't scored there. I didn't realize. I was like, heard some stats on a few of the YouTube channels do a lot of coverage on it. It was like 10 years since we scored at Villa Park. I was like, what? Ufran was the last player that scored there before last night. And I think Villa hadn't been beaten there in like the last 15. Do you think we're all right against Erica now? I think we're probably okay. Vandal, we probably don't need you. I will just use a cheeky potion. We got one potion, so I don't need to use a super one. Oh, I know what we can use. We have plenty of orange berries. A berry pouch. We don't have plenty. We've got one that we can use. There we go. Okay, all healed up. Right, let's go in with our Beedrill. Let's hope this isn't a disaster. We've got Pidgeotto. I think we'll be all right. I think. If it goes badly, all I can say is I'm sorry. And I'll be really angry. There were train strikes in the UK lately. Did that trouble you? No, there was no train. There was literally no train strikes the entire time. The entire journey. Okay, Erica's busting out the victory bell to start off with. That's not what we like to see. Like 5 levels difference. This could go seriously wrong. Don't wrap us. That would be bad. Unscore. Okay. I think we might need to bring the Flareon. Do we bring the Flareon in now? I don't want to bring in Tony too early. Should have maybe leveled up a little bit before we came into this. Sammy, gotta go. It's not even announced in this stream. We'll see if we can come back soon. I hopefully will see you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for coming by early on today. Right. As long as we're not like fully paralyzed too much, we should be all right. So small. What's this doing damage-wise? We'll probably take one more of these, but it's going to come down to I know if we click the quick attack button here, we're going to be fully paralyzed. It's not worth the risk. Can we bring in a Weavile work? And then a Twin Needle will be able to pick up the knockout onto it. We should take two. Oh, Hyper Potion. Are you actually kidding? Nice one. How many focus energy? Let's see how much an acid does to us. Okay, it's not terrible because we are pop poison. We can start racking up some crits here. That would be probably quite helpful. But Flareon's pretty much not usable for the rest of this. Crit. No crits there. Come on. Just don't want to bring Pidgeotto in and get fully paralyzed. Yeah, we needed to level up. Oh, wow. Okay, we're done. With another acid, that takes us down. I feel like we need to sacrifice something here. Maybe Spearow. So we've got a free switch into... I'm sorry, Spearow. You're going to take our totals down. Yeah, that's fine. Spearow, I'm sorry. Spearow's gone. Let's update this then. 2-5. It had to be done. It had to be done. We've come in a little bit unprepared. But Tony should be able to get us through the rest of this game, because this will take us to 29 now. This will knock out, and then we're going to be fine. I'm sure we're going to be all right. What a great way to spend the morning in my office, door closed, coffee in hand, Osirus on the phone. Even that an adult isn't too bad. Sounds like an absolutely perfect morning, mate. But thank you so much for coming to join us today. No, we don't want rage. Right, what we got next? The Vileplume, maybe? I wonder if a wing attack's enough to take it down. Tangela. This should take it down in one hit. Oh, no. Whatever it is. Miss. Okay, we get a bit lucky there. We need the RNG to help us out. Diana, thank you everyone for the kind words earlier. I'm doing my best, just hard. I'm looking forward to these streams. Hopefully they help, Diana, and it's always a pleasure to have you here as well. But I'm sure things will start and brighten up. I really hope they do. And like I say, if you need anything at all, just reach out. Right, Swan. Okay, that's fine, because Tony's not going down to one attack. The only thing that can go bad, touch wood it doesn't, is us getting fully paralyzed like 3 or 4 turns in a row. But you don't. Whew. Okay, Pidgeotto saved the day there. Death to Spearows came to pass. It was a worthy sacrifice for this one. Balros did a good job. Right, okay. We can at least get our Ivysaur back in the fold. Right, there we go. Okay, so we're good now. Spoken to Erica, she's like, just leave my gym. That was a bit dicey. Or Flareon. I'm pleased we didn't get any actual sacrifices that would have been like really sad about, because that wouldn't have been good. But we're good now. Our level cap's like 43, so we're all good now. We just need to work on getting a strong team together. Thankfully, you defeated my uncle. Terrible at Thanksgiving. Oddish. Right, you can come back in. Or what are we gonna? Okay, Spearow, you have to come out. Sorry, Spearow. Join the rest of them. Still very sad about the Nidoking Queen. Debbie. I think we'll probably up you here. We'll put you back in Voltorb because you are. Probably keep Beedrill in for now. That looks alright. I think 25, 26, 30, 23. Yeah, I think this is looking alright now. At the moment anyway, so should be okay for a little while. Need to update though the team overlay. So and number sorry, I will just update the overlay. And then we've got Graveler, haven't we? So we've got Graveler back in. Graveler. Or Sandshrew. And who else have we got? Beedrill, Flareon. We just need Voltorb. Okay, Voltorb. And then we're good to get on. I guess we go into take on Team Rocket now and get the Stealth Scope, which we will be alright to do. Yeah, Zubat. So that's the team at the moment. It looks not. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad, chat. Right. Okay. We're good. Jump from my phone while work in the office. Hey, geeks. I hope you're having a great morning at work. Hope work's nice and quiet for you, mate. I think we can get like how many coins do we have? Run out of coins. Because if we can get like 4,000 coins, we can get some coins. Yes. Let's get 500. I just want to do this because if we can get some decent TMs if we play the machine. Oh, we don't want to quit playing. Right, there we go. Nothing. There we go. We got something. Not much though. There must be a trick to this. Didier, thank you so much for the subscribe. Right, I'm not going to play this for long. Oh, that was so close. Rocket. I just want to know what the jackpot is. I have like no memory of what the jackpot is in this. For 4 credits. Right, maybe if I'm a bit more... Right, rocket. No. That somehow wins. Two. This is bringing back memories of me playing this slot machine mini game. Level in Carnival Night, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. It's very addictive because I'm like, can we get 3 slow pokes? Come on. No, that was disappointing. Right, last one. Okay, nothing. Let's go. Go beat on some rockets. Because I'd quite happily sit there the entirety of the rest of the stream. Okay, so there's nothing here. We've done that guy. I think we got pretty... Did we get the key card as well? We must have done a little bit of this. Here we have. Okay. Trying to remember what we have done. Okay, we've done that guy. Have we done all of this? We couldn't have done the Silph Scope. I don't think we beat Giovanni. Okay, let's go. Let's try the lift. We must have got the key then. Let's go basement 4. I guess. I think that's where we're heading off to. Austin, how you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Wednesday, my friend. And thank you so much for joining. It's really confusing when we've already been in here and I can't really remember what we did. I think this is where we got up to though, these two. So, swap up our Pokemon. You know, I know you. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Same guy. Have you ever played Professor Layton series of games? Oddish, I have not, no. My dad actually really loves them. I used to get my dad them for like Christmas. Every year. But I never ever played any of them, which is kind of weird. I've heard, and he always goes on about how good they are. I've never actually played any of them. I should, because you've got them all still. Next time I'm home, I should nab them and play them. You got anything we can hit the Ekans with? Like we can put it to sleep. Oh, we can't put it to sleep. If we could put it to sleep, it would be good. Look, I've been playing Pokemon Shuffle and Link Battle recently. Nice, mate. I got to actually go down at Liverpool. They had the retro corner, all the side event stuff that they had. It was so good. Just playing a little bit of Stadium there over the weekend, like the mini games and stuff like that. That was very fun. And they had Battle Revolution set up. They had a Pokemon Red speedrun challenge. They had Pokemon Crystal as well set up, which was like, it was just, yeah, it's awesome. Like the EU regional events, and it'll be the same for EUIC, the side events that they have, the retro games that they have going on, and they have prizes for all these things as well, so you can kind of like take part in them. So even if you're not playing in the tournament itself, you can still have a lot of fun with those games that are kind of going on. They have an art competition as well, and like the entire weekend. I can't remember what the plush was for the winner, but it was a nice plush. It was like, yeah, it was really cool. I'm really playing. I caught a shiny one last night in Alpha Sapphire Taylor. Nice, Gina, that's amazing. Shiny Taylor is they're such nice shinies. Magnitude 4 Graveler. That no. Dude, man, that is not what we need. We need a stronger one. Damn, how you doing? Right, mate, had to pop in and say congrats to Newcastle for ruining Villa's home reform. Great game, hope you're well. I know, mate. I feel like, you know, it was weird because like we were saying just a minute ago, like I was dreading the game before it started. I really did not have any confidence that we're going to get anything out of the game. Like at best I thought we might get a draw, but it was a complete surprise. It's kind of sad for Villa because, like you say, their home form has just been insane. And it kind of feels like their title contentions now. Whether or not they were going to ever push for a shot at the title, you know, it's probably too early, I think, in the development of what Emra's doing there. But, you know, I think that probably seals it. But top 4 is definitely still a possibility for you guys. But it was a good game. I was pleasantly surprised. It was like shades of what I know the team's capable of, which we haven't seen for such a long time. Magnitude 10. Where's Jane Johnso when you need her? Exactly, mate. All the OG names. Also appreciate the content you put out, big man. Thank you. Jane, thank you so much, mate. I really, really do appreciate that. The support means a lot, my friend, and I hope the content hope it carries on being useful. Oh, this is not. I don't think we got a paralyzed heal, have we? Kind of come back to bite us against Giovanni. We might be better off just going healing. I need to get stock up on supplies. Right, let's go back Pokemon Center and then we'll come and beat Giovanni. Got this guy as well. Pain, have you ever played Pokemon Prism? It's a crystal ROM hack. In it right now. I haven't, no. How's it going? Like, what differences are there in it? The ROM hack stuff's always generally quite good though, isn't it? Hope you're having fun with it though, mate. Let us ask and you shall receive slightly stronger level of magnitude. You need 10 every time. 9 or 10, that's what we'd like. 7. It's not true, Oddish. It's a lie. 7's not bad though. Saber, you would take 7 all the time. Zara, how are you doing? See you live again. It's great watching you at the event in Liverpool this weekend. Thanks so much for the support, mate. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast over the weekend. It was incredible to be a part of. Very long, tiring, but it was oh, why? I know Coffin's got levitate, and I still managed to equake it. Might can shoot it. We should be alright with the rock too. No, we've got antidotes, so we're good. We don't need to worry about it getting knocked out on the way. We'll definitely get top 4. Can't believe that compared to last season. Normal for that side. Yeah. I think you'll get top 4 this year. I will be very happy if we get like 6. But we might get, well, you never know. It's so tight at the top though, you know. No, that's right. The antidote will not heal paralysis. Okay. Because I know Giovanni's got Kangaskhan and that kind of scares me, and I'm not really too sure what Giovanni's levels are. Can't imagine they're much higher than what Erica's using though. Right. Pokemon Center and then Giovanni and then Lavender Town. Do all that shenanigan stuff. And then I guess we can get Fly as well before we do anything else, because we'll do Giovanni, then we'll go get Fly, and then we can get around a bit quicker. Straight to Giovanni. Tough season for Newcastle though. Yeah, you definitely get back up to top 6 qualities there. Yeah, I think it's all the injuries that we've had as well. It's just been absolutely brutal, you know. So hopefully if players start coming back, it'd be kind of nice to hopefully get across. Rose is fine up top. Mr. Giovanni, so I must say I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. Your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. But I should wonder what my boss Kangaskhan is up to whilst not at work. The Onyx is going down really easy. The Kangaskhan probably not so much. I don't remember what else Giovanni has. This is the Onyx. He's got a Kangaskhan. What's the last one? We'll soon find out. Rhyhorn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Too easy. Too easy, Giovanni. Thought you're a rock and ground type Pokemon. Well, yo, finally finished organizing my Pokemon home for Gen 1 to 5. Congrats. That's amazing. Short of 3 Deoxys and 1 Keldeo. Have you got the games to be able to get the Deoxys? I mean, Deoxys is available on a bunch of games. Wow, this is it's gonna hurt. We really could have done without that missing. Kangaskhan. Let's rock tomb it, slow it down if we can. That's going to be super important. Okay, that's good. We have taken a defense drop, but kind of scared if he's got an attack that can hit us. I don't think he has. Let's just go for another one. Okay, he's just going to tail whip again. I think this rock tomb will put it slower than what we are. For sure, so we should be able to just close it up now. For the magnitude 7, there we go. Lucky number 7. Rhyhorn and Kangaskhan. Thank you so much, Diana. Giovanni looks like he's trying to be James Bond. It's like a James Bond bad guy. It's like a typical James Bond bad guy. See that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. There we go. Self-scope. Brilliant. Giovanni dispatched. That Kangaskhan was beefy though. It was not full. A Graveler, I don't think we would have beat it. Debbie flashbacks. So sad about Debbie. I tried to find the certain cutie plushies that you can get. They had loads of them at the event, the weekend, and I tried to find an Nidoqueen one, but it wasn't there. It was going to be like, I'll get it in memory of Debbie. But sad, it wasn't there. Playing ORS for the Deoxys and second playthrough for Sword. Just need to catch 3 Swords of Justice and then I can go for Keldeo. Nice. I love that you can get Keldeo as well in Sword and Shield. It's so good. I just wish it was like it wasn't shiny locked. Would have been so cool to be able to finally shiny hunt for it. I think we can have an encounter there, but we probably should just keep the encounter here for the Snorlax. So we can get ourselves the Snorlax, because that would be kind of nice to add to the team. The Snorlax is an absolute unit. Thank you for fly. Right. We'll get rid of Gust. I really want to keep Sand Attack because it's just a cheese move that can get us out of some really awkward situations. Debbie. Oh, how are you doing? Just curious, do you do YouTube full time besides VGC casting? I do now, yes. So haven't been doing it that long though. But yes, now I am. And in touchwood, been alright so far. So honestly think I needed to get out of the job that I was in. Just like, for my mental health, I think I needed to. So it was a nice way to kind of leave that, do this, and yeah, I've been in such a better headspace since doing it. So definitely no regrets there. Wished all mythical can be obtained on Switch games. I know. I reckon they will be, you know. I think there will be a point, maybe not this year, maybe it might be next year, where we will be able to get everything available on these games. Pretty sure we've got our rival, good old Gary, or Blue. He's going to lead off with his Pidgeotto. Pretty, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Thanks for joining. Yeah, not time gated. That's a good one. Yeah, Zeraora. I really hope they do another Zeraora event for Scarlet and Violet for those that kind of missed it in Sword and Shield, because it was such a good event. Something like that would be really good. I think like lots of people would enjoy doing it. Charmeleon. It's got the Metal Claw, but I mean, okay, Growl, that's fine. Blue persistently brings it in just because it's got that metal claw. I feel like it's not the best option against good old Graveler with these like sky high defense stats. Did they learn a move if you rub a CD on the head? Seems like that, yeah. I always found it weird that the TM, the technical machines, were like a little CD. Yeah, you rub it on the head and then it seems to work. That's the business. Gonna be all. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Great to see you. This is bad. We should take another. This should knock out. 4 times. 4 times. I love the Lavender Town music. And Luke, yeah, no more biking to work, mate. Well, we moved like so I didn't like, for the last year I worked there, I hadn't biked for like a year, but I didn't miss the cycling, not one little bit. That was pretty brutal. I don't know if I've ever had, like, I spent so much money on inner tubes for my bike. I was constantly getting punches. It's the worst. Big Gyarados. Wish we had our Gyarados. What level are you at? 22. I feel like we can bring in Voltopia. Get some levels up over here. That was a bad idea. Gonna be locked into Thrash now. But I don't know how many turns it locks in for. Is it only 2, I think? I think it stops now, doesn't it? It's still, it's really risky. Just go for a Rock Tomb. Should still be locked into Thrash, I think. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're all right. Dude man saving the day. Baller took way too much damage there. Good to hear that. Love your videos and hope you can keep it up. Thank you so much, Pa. I really appreciate that. I have got a couple of big videos in the works at the minute, so we should get them out on the channel soon, but they're like, they've been kind of in the works for a little bit now. The raid one, like a final raid video, which I'm really looking forward to getting finished. I think that one's been a lot of fun to work on. And then one that covers all of the stuff you need to know about trading up through all the gens, like from Gen 3 to Gen 9, which I think is quite useful. Covering all the Pokemon that are like currently missing as well that we can't get, so that one's kind of extensive. Just, I wanted to do it basically because we've got the closure of Bank coming probably quite soon, I imagine. They kind of updated, didn't they, saying that all the online services are the 31st of March, I think they close, so it's probably not going to be like too long after that, I wouldn't have thought. Mod, how you doing? Thought I'd do some shiny starter hunting during the Liverpool versus Norwich game this weekend and somehow managed to get a Bulbasaur, Chespinnet and Turtwig with the sandwich. One sandwich. That's it. Nuts. Congrats, mate. That is awesome. One sandwich. You are winning with that. That is awesome. Good result as well. The weekend for Liverpool. If you're a Liverpool fan. It was a good game though. Good Zero Aura during the 2018 events. Yeah, same Regina. I was lucky enough to be around to grab that one. Would love having Marshadow. I'd love to be able to catch Marshadow in game. And Hooper as well. Thank you, Olio. I really appreciate it. 8th of April, if I'm not wrong. 8th of April, yeah. Corey, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. All as well with myself, mate. I hope you are keeping well and having a great Wednesday. Great to see you in the chat. I feel like we're starting to make some decent progress with this now. We do have an encounter in here, so we could get ourselves a Ghastly. Would be nice to add to the team. But yeah, we're getting so close now to Pokemon Day. It's like, what, like nearly 4 weeks away? Pretty much is 4 weeks away. Pokemon Day. Which is very exciting. Do you think Gen 5 remakes are next? I have a feeling it's going to be something Johto related. Like if you look at all of the social posts from like the Nintendo... the Pokemon official account and Pokemon UK as well. It's all like little nods to Johto at the minute. And it just seems a little bit like too coincidental. So I don't know. Maybe it's Johto. Who knows? I think it's just sets it up to be quite an exciting Pokemon Day because there's quite a few possibilities it could be that we could get. Right, we could get a Unova remake, which I'd be so stoked about. If we got a Unova remake, even if it was a faithful remake, it would be fine. Of just black and white on the Switch, it would be really cool. So I'd be happy with that. If we got an extension to black and white, like Black and White 3, I think that's like the most unlikely to happen because I feel like that game would need a lot of work. Unless they said to Ilka, if Ilka are the ones doing it. Like, this is the basic story. You just need to kind of keep to this path that we've set you up on and then just have fun with designing and going from there. So maybe could be a Legends Unova game or an extension to that. Could be a Legends Johto game. We talked about it last week when we were streaming before I went away to Liverpool. You know, they could do a faithful remake of Hard Gold Soul Silver for the Switch and then remake the Poké Walker for the Switch or something like that, you know. Staccato, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday, my friend. Great to see you as always. And Danny, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Great to see you as well. Right, first encounter we get a Ghastly. To no surprise, which is great. So we need a nickname, chat. We need a nickname for our Ghastly. Our Pokeballs here. We got Great Balls as well, or we just got Pokeballs? Got one. Oh, this is not the right bag. Here we go. We got Great Balls. Let's try and get it. Rick Ghastly. We got to do it. Rick. We got to do it. Okay, it's decided. Rick Ghastly has to come back. Just Rick or Rick Ghastly? The return of Rick. Can we fit it in all as one? No, we need to do it without the space. I feel like we got more room. BDSP for names, but maybe not as well. Brilliant. Okay. Danny, I'm good, lady. Trying to wake up and get ready for work. I was casting. I hope they're getting ready. Goes nice and smooth. Just take it chill. And I hope you have a nice easy day at work once you get there, Danny. But casting was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was really tiring over the weekend, but it kind of normally is with those sort of events, long days. But it was awesome. The event itself was a lot of fun to do and cover, and we had loads of really good games. So yeah, it was really good. The only thing was with the event, like I didn't really get much time to kind of go on it out onto the floor at the event. Like sometimes you do, depending on the event, but just Liverpool just felt a little bit like just stuff happening all the time, which didn't really give much room to kind of go out and explore to see people. So that was the only downside of it, but aside from that, it was just, yeah, it was amazing. Johnny Hacks coming at the perfect time. Johnny, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Legy man, how are you doing? Are you going to be able to get Golem and Gengar? Probably not, which is like kind of annoying because it would be nice to be able to get a Golem and a Gengar, especially for the Elite Four, right? Wonder how I could do it. I could do it with, I could probably, no, I couldn't do it with my SPs because I don't have a way to, I don't have a link cable for my SP and my GBA, and I've only got one DS Lite, so I can only, yeah, so I don't think I can do it, which is really frustrating. Yeah, watching the stream with Rick Ghastly shirt, Professor Orc, watching in style. You summoned the actual real the Rick Ghastly to the field. We got to put it in the team. All right, let's take this one on. Wonder if God Destroyer will show up. The odds of that are low though. Pretty low oddish. Pretty low, but you never know. Never say never, right? Matthew, how are you doing? Long time, mate. It has been. I hope you're keeping well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at work. I need some good content in the background. Well, hopefully this fills the gap for you, mate, and I hope work's going all right for you as well, man. Really appreciate you dropping in, and great to see you as well. We're making some nice progress today with the Nuzlocke. I felt like it was a bit like the last one. It was just a lot of leveling up, not getting very far, but I feel like today we're going to be able to make some good headway. Set us up nicely for hopefully finishing it tomorrow. Night Shade's still broken in Leaf Green. I wonder if it is, yeah, because it was bust in the original games, which was really good because you can then do a single run with just Ghastly, a whole run of it. I haven't really watched much since I haven't been a huge fan of the new games. Ah, mate. Hopefully not long though. Pokemon Day around the corner. Should be getting a new game announced. Maybe on Pokemon Day, which is exciting. Who knows what it will be though. Johnny currently on sick leave for a possible sinus infection. Mate, that sucks. I really hope you get better soon, man. Okay, just make sure you get lots of rest. Take care of yourself, mate. And at least it means you can hang out with us on the stream. So that is always a good plus side of it. To kind of watch the whole tournament for just for the casting, I would have gone there to compete for the first time, but I got sick, so I couldn't have. Oh, Staccato, that is so sad. Are you planning on going to any other events? I hope you're feeling better now as well, my friend. But hope you enjoyed the broadcast as well. But definitely wishing you a speedy recovery, and I hope you can get out to another event this season. There are plenty of regionals left to come, so just annoying that a lot of them aren't in the UK now. I mean EUIC, which is the main one, so that'll be so exciting. That event will be great. Which is not really too long away either, like 2 months around then. So yeah. Ken, how are you doing, mate? I've seen the other broadcasters were really picking on you a lot during the event. Yeah, it's me and Costa have good banter, backwards and forwards. It's all in good fun though. And Charlie cracks me up so much. Charlie is great. He does a good Geordie accent though. And his dream, I was like, proper big belly laughs at breakfast when he was telling me about that the day before. And I hadn't realized he was going to talk about it on stream. So basically, for those of you that don't know, Charlie had this dream, and he was like, "Lee, I had such a weird dream about you last night. You came down to breakfast, and you had this belt on, but it was all made of bread." And I said, "Why are you wearing this belt made of bread?" And I acted and this is a dream, by the way, just in case you didn't get that. This isn't something I normally do. And I said, yeah, it's something I do before every event. It's like a pre-event ritual. So yeah, I wear a whole belt of bread, so, which I thought was hilarious. And yeah, then he woke up and there was no conclusion to that. So at breakfast when we were there, he's like, "This is such a weird dream." So, and then on the broadcast on the Sunday, where we only got to cast one game each day, which is a little sad because it's always nice to do a little bit more with Charlie if possible, but I'll have to hopefully save that for maybe an event down the line later this season if we're together again. And he brought it up on the broadcast and told everyone about this dream he had with me wearing a belt made of bread, which it was hilarious. So very, very funny. Has this Marowak got anything it can hit us with? I'm feeling like it doesn't. It's only got Bomberang. So I think we're alright against it. But yeah, there's a little side story about me wearing a belt made of bread as a pre-tournament ritual. Maybe it's a thing I should actually do, you know? Should maybe be like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this belt of bread. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubun's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, departed to the afterlife. Such a sad storyline. Any other, do you think they are gonna patch the duplication glitch with tomorrow's update? If I was to give a real answer, what I genuinely think will happen with that patch tomorrow, I don't think it will be patched out tomorrow, but there's always the chance it will be, and that's why it's maybe being delayed a little bit. But I honestly think, and I'm probably wrong on this, but I think they're figuring out how they're gonna patch it, because you can't really stop. Like, one way to do it would be stop and Smeagol sketching transform, but that kind of ruins a little bit of the competitive side of the game for no reason, without getting to the root cause of what's causing it, right? So unless they can stop that somehow, I don't know if it will be. I feel like it'll probably still be in after this patch, then another patch, the next one down the line, which might not be that far out, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe longer, but I think, yeah, I don't think we're going to get it patched out tomorrow, at least. That would be my thinking. Fred, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us today. Johnny, what exactly is a hardcore Nuzlocke? The rules are down in the description, Johnny, if you want to have a look. But it's basically like you've got to have set battles. You can't use items in battles at all. Pretty much like a normal Nuzlocke rule set, just some additional ones on top of there just to make it a little bit more tricky, if that makes sense. Right, with all these Zubats going around, let's get Baller into the action. You and Costo, absolutely the highlights of the streams. I appreciate that, man. Costo's a lot of fun to work with. He is he's so funny. He's so easy to have a laugh with as well, which is great. And there was a few times when we were casting at the end, when it was like the appropriate time when we could have a little bit of a joke. There's a few times it was hard to stop myself laughing with and get back into that kind of serious mode. And yeah, so it's always a good time with Costa on the desk. Gotta really suck since I live in Germany and would have flown in, but yeah, might sign up for Dortmund regionals. There's still spots up. You should check out if there is, because Dortmund's like 2 weeks time. I'd buy a bread belt. Phoenix, I told you you were the sandwich guy. The sandwich guy is so true. I am the sandwich guy. We still need to do something with that. I think next Pokemon name should be Bread Belt. That's a very good shout. Snorlax, the Bread Belt. I feel like Snorlax might be the next one that we actually end up getting as well. Spencer will bring some harvest to EUIC just in case you end up competing, mate. Yeah. Just a whole lot, just whip it out. So just take my shoe laces out and just tie it around my waist. Gotta bring Dash Bun, that's the call. As soon as I learned about the duplicate, I turned off auto updates until I'm done using it. I don't blame you. Yeah. My question would be is if you already had it set up in the game, would it still work until you kind of despawned that Pokemon? Because I feel like it's kind of like the Pokemon that you duplicate, right? It's almost like a static encounter Pokemon. So, you know, like if you ever had Meloetta in your game and you summon it to the field but never went into the battle to encounter it, it would always just sit in that one area in the coastal biome. And you could go anywhere else in the game and then come back to it and it would still be there. Just kind of interesting. So I wonder if it would stay there and you could continue using it even if it was patched, you just couldn't do it again. That would be like the big thing that I would be wondering about. So when the update goes live, when the patch update's live, oh actually I guess you have to close your game so it would never be, yeah, you have to close your game so it would just, would it still be? I'll have to figure out if you can save your game and then it's that static Pokemon's still there when you boot into it again, then I guess it could still work. Yeah, I don't think I've actually tried that, so it'll be something to test. But yeah, there might be ways around it. Come on, dude, man, don't let the team down. All the ducks. Here we go. By the way, do you suggest me to continue arrange Gen 6 to 8 or should I get my Deoxys Keldeo first? Oh yeah, I reckon I would just organize it all first and then get those afterwards. And then it's like all nicely done and then it's finished. That would be how I would do it probably, especially because you're up to like Gen 5 now. I feel like you've done like all the kind of the hard work to that point. We just carry on finishing off the last couple of gens. Do you ever think there will be a game where we get to be a gym leader? I would love that. That'd be amazing if we could get something like that. Like in the post game, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Like you could earn money in the game by accepting so many challenges per day. That would be very cool. And hiring gym help and stuff like that. Grow your gym. It'd be a very cool idea to have. I don't know if they'd ever implement it, but it would definitely be something I could see them kind of doing, maybe. Is there a good place to see a list of all the VGC events broadcasts? I feel like I never know about them until the week they happen. If you follow the probably the best account to follow is probably the Play Pokemon account. That's probably the one I would say to follow on X, which does update with all the broadcasts and events coming up. Would be, that's probably the Play Pokemon page, really. If I think about it, that's probably the one to just go and have a look at, because that's got all the events listed. PG Hazes, Thank you so much for the subscribe. Which items do you duplicate the most? All the apricot balls. With the beast balls, probably the one I've duplicated the most, if I'm honest about it. That is, yeah, definitely beast balls. Fresh start mochis are another thing that I would be like, yeah, let's dupe those, because have I not got any water? Thought I had fresh water. I do. Oh, that's weird. Wait there. Can I not go past? Why don't you eat? I'm thirsty though. Wait there. Road is closed. But I've literally got fresh water, so I don't know why I can't give you it. Strange. Go from this side then. There's a fan game called Pokémon The Gym of Mine, where it's got a whole story focused on battling trainers in your gym, improving your town. But you see, they could do such a cool game like that, couldn't they? It could be like a side game. Right. Okay, why can't I just give you the water that I've got? Do I have to go and get like a lemonade or something? Where's the lift? Where's the lift? Duplicating beast balls now so I can try and catch all the legends in them from Snacksworth. That's insane. That's a crazy challenge, David. Good luck with it. Yeah. That is one real good use for it though. But yeah, the catch rates on those legendaries are just horrible. Right, let's buy a lemonade, I guess. Got another fresh water and get a soda. Need to get the tea from the old lady in Celadon. Oh, that's tea. They've totally changed it up for this. I told you I hadn't played this game very much. The tea. Thank you, Zyro. I appreciate that, my friend. And Sammy. Is it from the old man outside? Which lady is it that I get the tea from? Not anyone in here. I don't think so. That's just real dough big time, and that's just the Team Rocket grunts. Okay, I doubt there's anyone else in here. Nope. I wouldn't have thought it would have been any just random NPC walking around, but could be, I guess. There's like nowhere else to look. It must be in this building here. Has to be. I think it's where you get the EVs. Ah, okay, yeah, this one. Might be this old lady. And spent all your money on drinks. Try this instead. Try the tea. Thank you so much, chat. There we go. We got there in the end. The gods got picky and Fire Red Leaf Green, and I totally forgot about this. Like in my head, it was just like, yeah, I've got all the drinks. That's why we went up to the vending machine. I love that they're like, nah, it's closed. It's closed. All these guards are like, no one's coming in and out. And then you give them a cup of tea and they're like, ah, go on then. It's all right. You're fine. So funny. Are we healed up? We are, but I want to say that our rival's way higher level than us at the minute. So I just want to kind of gauge what level will be in here, because I feel like blue is going to be way higher level than he was in the tower. Self core 37. Yeah, wow. Level 40. And fully evolved everything. Okay, so yeah, we need to be like getting up towards our level cap really before we fight. Good old blue, because that will be bad if we go in right now. We could do the Koga stuff, because I guess Koga's level cap's 43. What level's everything at right now? I guess these are on track. Weevil's not bad. We could go and get ourselves a Snorlax now, because we got the Poker Flute, right? So we could do that. And we've got a Ghastly, so we can add those to the team. Okay, let's do that. Let's get ourselves a Snorlax. Yeah, we'll get Rick Ghastly. We'll swap them up for the Beedrill, I think. Snorlax. We do get 2 chances of Snorlax, so it's not terrible. Okay, 16. This is our encounter here, so hopefully you can get lucky with it. What will your streaming schedule be like this week? So today, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening for the raid, and then Friday we'll probably just do. Well, we might even be able to do the Zygarde Shiny Hunt Friday, but we might combine that with the Zygarde Hunt, depending on how we're getting on with that Zygarde, because I feel like we need to get the Zygarde. We can't just ditch the Zygarde, which is like, yeah. But that's probably how it's looking this week, Diana. Should have got Ghastly for this. You're probably right, Ken. Snorlax has got Yawn. It's going to be so useful. I can't use an item, can I? I can't use a held item because of the rules. So that a Plugger Flute can catch a bread belt. This headbutt. That's nuts. That's far too much damage. Should have switched before we got put to sleep. Let's just tackle it. I don't really want to risk knocking it out, although I doubt we would. Snorlax hits so hard. Rock Tomb will be fine. Has Snore. Sleep will be a bad idea. Has Snore. I always remember this Snorlax caused me so many problems in the original games when I first played when I was younger. Just be like, I really want Snorlax, but it's really hard to get, really hard to catch. It's gonna use the Snore. It's not this time. Okay. And now it uses Snore. Brilliant. It's going to use Rest again. Why do we keep missing? Literally. Like, I didn't think Rock Tomb was that bad accuracy. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is like... Snorlax just doesn't want to be caught. No, we got to protect Rose with at all costs. Oh, come on. Graveler. 90% accurate, misses 80% of the time. Sounds about right. Just for Snorlax to wake up now, use Snore, and then the next turn use Rest. We'll try and nab it with a Great Ball now. Come on, be kind. Oh, it's using yawn on us. What else have we got that we could bring in that's going to be able to take some hits? I guess Larion could. We could go Sand Attack. That might be quite helpful against it. And Growl as well. The Snorlax is dangerous. There we go. There's the rest. Right, I'm going to use Magnitude. Even at 10, I don't think it's going to pick up the knockout here. It's just going to do good damage. This is a crit, and then this has all been a waste. No. Wow. I don't even think a 10 gets it from this range. But this should put it into the yellow, potentially. Yeah, okay. Now maybe, with it being asleep in the yellow, maybe we have a good chance at catching it. No. Red Belt is very strong. Right, okay, come on. Oh, that's so bad. We need like a 10 magnitude. Well, magnitude 9's decent. Let's see where this will take us. Puts it in the red, that would be ideal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No. Now it's just going to wake up and repeat the same thing. But at least I guess we've got it like stuck in this loop, so we can just keep going until we've run out of balls, and then we'll just end up crying. Catch the IVs when you get it. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it might... Feels like it could be a strong Snorlax. 1, 2. It's a tease. In the Snorlax Monday, exactly like everyone on Monday morning. We'll have to go back to work at school though. Hold the B button. That's the key to it, Lumpy, I think. Right, when we get this 7. Okay, if we get a 7 and then we get like a 9 or a 10, I think that'll be enough to put it into the red. Probably a 10 we need. Come on, Gravlite, give us a 10. 7. Right, I'm gonna press the B button. Lumpy's old trick. B button is being held down. Didn't work. Problem is, this is like slowly chipping us down to the point where we've only got 3 Great Balls left. Gotta mash it. Don't want a magnitude 10 because of crits. This is true. We don't want any crits here. Imagine a Pokeball works. I reckon the Pokeball probably will be the thing that gets it. Mash the B. Oh, magnitude 6. Oh, okay, this might be the one. Time to mash that B button. Right. Mashing. Did not work. Always hold the D-pad down. I've heard that works as well. Our last Great Ball. Would this be the one? Oh, you know what? Another headbutt's gonna take us down, I think. This is really not great. We got anything we can... We got sand attack with this, haven't we? Yeah, so we could switch in. Terrible prep. I didn't expect us not to have so many problems with the Snorlax, to be fair. The prep has not been the best. Yeah, I can't deny. He has sturdy. Dude is fine. Sturdy only works from like full health though. That's the problem. So once you're like your HP, once you've taken any damage, you're done for. Problem is, like, switching into things now is like so dangerous because we can just get picked off by stuff so easy. We've only got Weevil. And I guess we can switch back to Pidgeotto. I guess we can, even if we take a headbutt. You got anything here that we can use to... probably not. Poison it though, that might be a good start. Snorlax might be running out of attacks though. Fred is going to kill the pigeon. Right, there we go. There's the sleep. Okay, we can get what we could. We could probably get Rose. Oh no, Rose is asleep, so that's not good. So we can't use the leech seed, because leech seed would have been good to drop onto it, and then we could have brought Dude Man in, got a little bit of health back while it's snoozing, and then going from there. But you have a 50% chance to catch it. I believe it hit with that. You have a 7% chance to capturing it per ball if it's full health. Asleep, you have at least 50% chance of catching it with 10 balls at least 95% of the time. Catching it with 41 balls. Yeah, we're way underprepared for this, aren't we? We're too underprepared. We just need to get very lucky now, I think. Leaf Green, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks so much for joining the stream. This really turbulent time. Going after a Snorlax. Snorlax will run out of PP soon. Luck is on our side. Unless it... I guess if it keeps missing the struggle, then that's not a bad thing. How many have we used? We've still got a few more sand attacks we can use on it. So we may as well get its accuracy to the point where it's just not able to hit at all. Okay, it's maxed out. Right. Guess we can use Fly as well to avoid the yawns and things as well, which is kind of useful. Struggle can't ever miss. That makes sense. But I'm pretty sure Snor's got a really high PP number. Alright, let's just try a sneaky Pokeball right now. Just gonna use them all. Gonna be very sad if we don't get... We'll have to go for the other Snorlax, but we can better prepare for that one. After all of that, we get it. Red Belt has now joined the family. There we go. Very lazy, just eats, sleeps, as if Rotute bulk builds, becomes steadily more slothful. Right, yes, bread belt. Here we go. Dedication to Charlie's dream. This thing will win us the game. So strong. We should check its IVs actually. I wonder if it's got a good nature. Right, bread belt done. I think we go down, we take on Koga and Ko, and then we can come back, do Sylph Ko, and then we can do Sabrina. All in one fell swoop from there. Who are we replacing in the team though? That's the big question. Let's have a look at Snorlax. It's a serious nature. I wonder what its stats are like. Let's have a look at level 30. So if I get this let's have a look what we're looking at. Snorlax. Level 30. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, its HP is pretty high. IV. Its HP is around 26 IV, maybe. Yeah, 24 to 26. And then attack is... Attack's not terrible. Attack's not great. It's around 19-ish. Defense 26-ish. Special attack doesn't really matter too much. 78, so 26. It's actually not bad overall, and speed is, yeah, it's pretty high IVs overall. It's like nothing seems to be below 20 except maybe the attack stat, which is the only, yeah, just the attack stat, but it's not terribly low either, so it's generally not bad, and it's got thick fat as well, which is good. So that is a decent-ish Snorlax. We will pop it in. I think we have to get rid of Beedrill, to be honest, and then we need to put... Who are we getting rid of now, though? Voltorb feels like pretty good, especially along the bike path. Maybe Flareon for now? Maybe Flareon for now. Yeah, maybe. Remember to stock up as Pokeballs. That is a good idea. Right, so we need to update the overlay. We've got a Ghastly. And we've got a Snorlax. This is good. So Snorlax we got. And Ghastly, where are you? I guess the best it's going to get with Ghastly though is going to be a Haunter, isn't it? So we need that, and then so we got that needs to be Snorlax, and Flareon for Ghastly. Here we go. Okay. It's around 26 attack, is 18. Okay, cool. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it, my friend. Really do. It's not a bad Snorlax. It really isn't a bad Snorlax. Yeah, we need to stock up on everything, basically. I have a Snorlax nickname page on my website, so I'll add Bread Belt to the list. Brilliant, Luke. I love it. Thank you, mate. Give me out. Break unit. Box rules. Grab an oddish. We want snitch. It's tempting, mate. I'm going to the Pokemon Center in Saffron. The Pokemon in Saffron. It's easier than going in the department store. It's so split up across every floor. Here. No. It would have been easier going to the department store, wouldn't it? We need great balls. We need lots of those. It's, Pepper potions. Probably want a few of those. Revives, don't need. Max repels might be useful, although they're way more expensive. But we'll get some just in case we need them. On the second island, you can get belly drum for Snorlax. Just need to trade tiny mushroom to the NPC. How insane would that be if we had belly drum Snorlax in this game? That's what we need. Player and Hunter is the best boy. Hunter's great. Hunter's my fave original ghost. Yeah, Hunter's brilliant. It'd be nice if we could evolve it into Gengar. Right, the bike road. I do feel like we could get some good leveling up going here. Bobby Wolfman, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Great to see you as always. Oof. The best start. No, we can't get a Rick Gengar. Green on it. Right, let's get some big magnitudes coming now. Johnny, do you really play the GC? If so, what's the source? I was just talking about this earlier, Johnny. I am playing. I do plan to play. I haven't got anything locked in yet. I'm kind of trying to make my mind up with what I want to play. It's really difficult though. Do I just go like standard stuff, but with just switching up items, some Terra types? It could be a bit more optimal in a best of one, not open team sheet kind of format. Kind of leaning towards that. Or do I go with something like that I kind of want to play? Like, I really like Registeel. So Registeel's something that I'm like, I could build a team around that. Like Davide played, his team was really nice that he played over the weekend. Probably not that similar to that, but just Registeel in something. But the source, man, I don't know. I tell you what would be the source. If Metagross was a few base points faster and Roaring Moon got access to Bulldoze, because then you could go Bulldoze Earthquake with Roaring Moon Metagross, Booster Energy Roaring Moon, but Bulldoze with Metagross. But Metagross after the doesn't outspeed max speed Flutter Mane after the speed drop, so it's a pretty it's a bust really, so which is really unfortunate. Although you could just say, well, you could still do that and just bullet punch the Flutter Mane. Just I imagine in the global challenge we'll see a lot of random Flutter Mane with Terra types that aren't fairy, like water and stuff like that. At least I could see that happening. I don't know. So broken with Belly Drop, it would be. Snorlax is just, we need to get it, Lumpy. Yeah, Ox, I know what you mean. The trade Eva's just like, I get it because they want people to kind of link up with other people in the game, but I feel like they had the perfect way around that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you had the link cord, where you could just evolve it with that item. So, ooh, Feather Dance, spicy. That's, yeah, we'll sacrifice Quick Attack. Cryosh is nice, but Feather Dance is so good. And between that and Sand Attack, we can really cheese our way out of some bad situations, which would be quite useful. Where's Pika Kirby? To this day, still playing Leaf Green is my favorite first Pokemon game ever. Leaf Green, it's such a great game. I'm having an absolute blast with it because we started it last week, and then in the middle of the week I had to leave to go to Liverpool regionals, and then I was like, I'm sad that I can't play this game. And when I was away at the event, I was like, I wish I had better internet signal, because I would be able to stream play through when I was there some of the nights when I'd finished the event and stuff. But the hotel Wi-Fi was as you can imagine, not good for anything like that. So it's sad. So I've been really looking forward to coming back just to dive into this again. It's been so much fun. I feel like we've made good progress today, although we've only beat Erica. I guess we've kind of defeated partially Team Rocket. We've done Lavender Hand stuff, so that's good. Obi Wolf, I got the shiny Necrozma in a Netball, Lunala in Master Ball, the Lugia is in my only Beast Ball. What? All within 30 raids or less. That's nuts. Obi, that's amazing to hear. Shiny Lugia as well. That is great. In the Beast Ball. That's nuts. Congrats, mate. That is really nice to hear. And Johnny, I'm bringing double weather, double dragon, Sunrain with Walking Wake and Archaladon. Nice, mate. That sounds spicy. I like that though, because I think the versatility that you're going to get with the double weather and the double dragon as well is going to be really nice. Walking Wake's really strong in this format as well. Just when you thought you were saved, I arrive. Mighty, good to see you again, mate. Let's get Dude Man out of here. I'm just scared of the wheezing kind of exploding on us as well, which is not gonna be great. You could bring in Rose, put it to sleep. If it goes boom though, we're in a bit of trouble. And if we can sleep it, Leech Seed it, and then switch back into Graveler, we should be fine. Then we get rid of that accuracy drop as well, which would be good. Risky, but worth it. Dynamax raids. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this thing's hitting way, way harder than I would be comfortable with. That crit there, that would have been horrendous. I'd like them to do a raid of Pokemon we can't catch in the game, like Shaman. Yeah, I would love that. I really feel like that's something that they could do to keep people, like pique people's interests in the game. I can talk. Like doing a Deoxys one would be incredible. Keldeo as well. Just the stuff that we know is in the game but we can't actually get. I'm really not enjoying this Weezing battle. But yeah, I really hope they do some of the mythical Pokemon in the raids. They like, it's so easy for them to do, and it just makes, like, you know, the mythicals accessible. Like, they've done Mew. We know Celebi's not in the game, so Jirachi could be another one that they do. What other ones? Deoxys. But yeah, they could do a bunch of them that we know. Like, they could do... Is there Aura transferable? Maybe not. I don't know why companies like Samsung want to make smartphones that fold. Interesting. In the experience of my friend, they are super fragile. Yeah, I've never been like over phones. The bane of every front end web developer. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. We need to go heal. Tony, whisk us to the Pokemon Center. Once went to a hotel in California and there was a PS2 plugged into the TV. Nice. Never had that in any hotel room I've been into. There's never been a console there. Maybe I'm staying in the wrong hotels. Kanto region is 100% the poison region, yeah. The Zubat Terra region. The caves through Kanto are the worst, I think, of all games. "33 poison type Pokemon. Is that how many there is? Wow. Yeah. There's just no need for that. There is literally no need for it. Global weather is purely global challenge cheese. Getting 50-50s in team previews. Terrible lol. I'm also using Terra fighting body eject back Torkoal without eruption. That's hilarious, mate. I love that. That is the cheese. That is completely the cheese. I love it. I do think chlorophyll, a chlorophyllmon with Torkoal could be the play though. Like especially after use stuff. Because if your opponent hasn't got weather, you know, there's not a lot they can do to kind of get around it. My favorite shiny Reggie is Reggie Rock, but I went for Reggie Steel because in my opinion it has a better type and a more balanced stats. Yeah. Well, probably if we do the Zygarde one tomorrow night before the raids, because we'll probably do the Zygarde raid and then the Reggie Steel hunt alongside it. I would love to get that. It would be so good to get the Reggie Steel, the shiny, but it's deluded us so far. But I do really love it shiny. I think out of all the Reggies, that's probably my favorite one. Genesect is another one, yeah. This is smog. There's not been another region that showed poison love like Kanto. No, there hasn't, has there? Sad. Poison types are strong in Kanto. Poison's like a really good type as well. But they are infuriating to play against. The smog screens. I swear we waste more time clicking in and missing attacks than we're actually hitting attacks in this game. Oh my god. We need to just switch. We'll just switch. I feel like at this point though, like we need to switch, but at this point I feel like we've stayed in for so long, we need to just stay in, just commit. Especially when Coffin's on such low health and a crit. Got 2 DS Japanese Pokemon Green exclusive. It cost me $400. Is worth it because I love green version. That's incredible. That's amazing. Wheezing, come in, right. Just stay asleep long enough for get this leech seed onto you, then we'll be super happy. That's amazing though. I've never actually, like in person, never seen a copy of Pokemon Green. It's such a cool thing to own. I'm gonna need to do a playthrough of Sword and Shield so I can get to the raids. I don't know how much more I can shiny hunt BDSP. Yeah, it's definitely a good shout, I think. Right, let's bring in Bread Belt. You can get to the Dynamax Adventure raids, I think, pretty quickly, like an hour and a half, I think, into the game. Because you don't need to... I don't think there's anything you need to complete in the game to actually get to that point. And because you're using rentals as well, you can like farm for all the legendaries pretty easily. My first shiny legendary of Dynamax Adventure was Latios. Very nice. Love the mint colored shinies. Yeah. That's so nice. That's a brilliant one to get the first time through. I love that. Right. Rose 32. Is that... Are we going to get a Venusaur now? We might. Amazing. Amazing. Right, can I find Venusaur? Change it at the perfect time. There we go. Great, we got Venusaur now. Rose is all grown up. Right, we desperately need to antidote things. Oh, why have I put the super repel on? I thought it said super potion. Gonna need to do a playthrough Sword and Shield, yeah. Good luck with the playthrough, I call them. I hope whatever you decide to do, if you decide to do the whole game or just kind of skip to the nice bit where you can just take part in the dynamics race, I hope it's nice and quick for you. Johnny, I have specs Fluttermane and walking weight with speed boost photosynthesis without eruption chlorophyll. And after you and the Tuckle don't make much sense. That's very true, yeah. With those items, besides I want to bring cheese, not something you can easily read. That's true as well, yeah. Cheese, not a newspaper. Can't wait to get to Japan this year. I'm stocking up on everything Pokemon and Fire Emblem. Ken, that's going to be so good. When do you go? I'm excited for you. Just love the voice that they gave to Weezing. It sounds like an old Bandine. Yeah, I can't even do it. I know what you mean though. I can hear it in my head. Venusaur's the OG starter out of all of them, in my opinion. I love Venusaur. It's so good. You have a way to evolve the Graveler. TWC, Dawn. We were just talking about it before. I'm like, I don't have a link cable for my Game Boy Advance or my SP, so there's no way I can evolve them doing that. And I only have a DS Lite, so I don't have another way. Like, I wish I had like an old 3DS. That would have been ideal, but this is Route 17, so we do have an encounter here. Because Snorlax was 16, so 17. Here we go. Eradicate. We've had a Rattata, but we haven't had a Raticate. So I don't know how this kind of counts for the encounter. If anyone knows, let me know. No, Snorlax has thick fat, which is good in one way, but in another it's like, yeah, the immunity would be so much better. I feel like there's a species clause here, although it's kind of a different species. Usually the tube includes Evo lines. Chill nerd, thank you so much. Yeah, duplicate line. I'll go with the duplicate line. Let's just get rid of it, and then we've got another encounter. So that's good. December 25th, 1989. I chose Squirtle. Feeling old now. 89. Do you not mean 99? Corey. Pokemon out in 89? 98. There we go. It's like, wow, you got like the beta copy of it. You were literally the OG playing it before everyone else. Is it species right? So it doesn't count. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Yeah, Raticate sprite is so good. I do really like Raticate as well. It was sad that, okay, we get the duo. Sonic Boom will probably be the right one to go for here. This can be bad. Switch. That could have been really bad. I don't feel like I got anything. I mean, a tackle shouldn't knock it knock it out from this range. Shouldn't. Kind of cool to have a Dodrio in our final team. Although, would it be better than... Is it going to be better than Pidgeot? Maybe. Maybe it gets Drill Peck. I don't know if Pidgeot gets Drill Peck or if we have to rely on... Wing Attack and Fly. But we do need a nickname for Duo. 1989, it's not even beta. Corey was playing Sujimori's mind. He's out catching bugs with him. A bird that makes up for its poor flying with its fast foot and speed leaves giant footprints. Dodo. Right, we'll go with it. Ken's got it in there. Sonic's a great name. I'll give Ken it because he was the first one with it. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, everyone, for the suggestions. Before we do anything and have any more battles, let's heal up. Paula. Let's actually just heal up everything because I don't really want to get ourselves into a situation where I'm regretting not using these. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, I'd agree. I think you're both right, Professor Oak and Johnny. Dodrio is the one. It's gonna be sad replacing Pidgeotto though. It's been such a good member of the team. Such a decent level as well right now. But any more routes where we can encounter an oddish? There might be. There might be. Maybe. Can you not encounter Gloom in the Safari Zone? I've just realized as well, doesn't Voltorb evolve with an electric stone? So I could literally just go and get an electric stone and evolve it right now. I'm thinking, why haven't I done that? I'm pretty sure it is. When is the 3DS Online closing? I think it was mentioned before. It's not... Well, the 3D Online stuff is all closing down. Everything except Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transporter. Is it like a date in April? Early April, I think. So, but they haven't given a date for... Oh, it's level 34 for Electrode. Thank you so much, David. Thanks, Rich, as well. Oh, so we're getting close, okay. So if we've got we're gonna have pretty speedy Pokemon. The Dodrio, if you put that in, the Electrode. It's multi attacks always scare me slightly. Multiple crits would be so bad. Any idea if the Friend Safari will still work in X and Y after the shutdown? So it's... Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't rely on you having to be online, does it? So I think in-game it would still work, but I don't know if you'd be able to update it anymore because it's all friend code based, isn't it? So maybe trying to remember how it works. Because isn't it based off your like friends that you've added to the game? Because you could still do that like locally, right? If you've got their friend code, you don't need to be online for that. The biggest crux of it is once it all goes down, those Pokemon are kind of like stuck in those games forever, which is the worst thing about it all. So like all the 3DS era, DS, everything before that, we've got no way once it closes to get any of those Pokemon out of those games, which is like that is super sad. So it's going to be like, I feel like they have to give everyone like a good bit of notice before they really do close everything down. Like, I can't imagine them closing it in April for everything else and then the next month being like, okay, bank and transfer are gone now. I feel like they've got to give everyone a good amount of time. They might give us like even longer, you know? They might just be like, well, you've got until we put the classic collection onto the Switch, you know? Which could be a thing. We could get them on the Nintendo Switch Online, and then once that integration happens with all of those older games, then maybe that's when it happens. Hoping to give a free trial for bank to home transfer too. It'd be nice if they actually just made it available, because I think that the problem is if you haven't downloaded bank or transfer up to this point, then you're like literally stuck where you can't actually do any of that stuff anyway, which seems crazy to me. So you literally have to you have to use custom firmware on your 3DS to get it, which I'd still recommend. If you haven't downloaded it, I'd still be like, just use custom firmware just so you can transfer your Pokemon. Remember back in the day, tried to evolve the Eevee into Umbreon on Leaf Green and had it level 65, and I realized Fire Leaf Green doesn't have the times. Oh, it doesn't, does it? Yeah. It's not a night-day cycle. Yeah, Rose, I'm with you. I think they shouldn't, like, they should just keep them open indefinitely. Like, it should just be part of the Pokemon home package. Like, they could even do like an add-on to it where they're like, okay, well, we can keep them going, but to use them, you're gonna have to have it as an add-on to, I don't know, you're gonna have to pay like a tiny bit extra on your subscription yearly just to have access to them. Like, I would do that if it meant I could just have, yeah, could have access to them and I could just constantly trade between them. I think it'd be kind of worth it. Back to watch your stream while at work, drinking some caramel coffee. Danny, that sounds amazing. Caramel coffee. I remember that Spanish YouTuber made a video showing his platinum playthrough, and he had hack Entei with for sure. And no god ability, no way. That's nuts. Just so obvious. I like the strat though. Imagine if that was actually a thing. No god. Oh, the Vital Spirit. Gonna end badly for us. We need to seed this and then switch out, I think. Use something like Foresight or Focus Energy again. Rage. How much is a Razor Leaf gonna do to this thing? It's not terrible. Primate would have been a good like catch as well. That would have been a nice one to have. What have we got up next? Matchup. We should probably teach Venusaur the Giga Drain that we got from America. Probably be a little bit better than the Razor Leaf, because Razor Leaf's not the strongest attack. I've been playing a lot of old DS games on my 3DS, and they even better than I remembered. Sonic Rush and Mario and Luigi. Bowser's Inside Story are awesome. DS is such a good console. It's got such a great catalogue of games. Like I think it'd be hard for them to do a virtual console like 3DS catalog, because there's just so many games. Like, it'd be an amazing catalog if they ever did that. If they ever ported it to the Switch or the Switch 2, it'd be so good. Such a good console to port. Get the Rick Ghastly can get probably other tackles, probably better. It's not bad. Cabinets. Nice Lumpy. Only way you can play Solid Robo without the Emu. And see that getting a port to the Switch. Probably not, no. But it would be incredible if we ever saw anything like that get ported. I just find it hard thinking that the 3DS would get a port to the Switch. I mean, it would be really cool if it did, considering that they're shutting down all those services. Get Professor Layton collection on the Nintendo Switch. They're bound to do that, I think. That's like quite a popular IP, so I can see them doing that. Maybe even just remake a new one for the Switch. Haven't they done a Layton game for the Switch? But yeah, porting the older ones, like a 3DS collection. Street Pass still works. They'll get hit sometimes. That's awesome. I haven't Street Pass for absolutely forever. The 3DS is still one of my favorite consoles. It's such a good console. It's just epic console. I still feel like the Switch is really good, but I still feel like the Switch has a long way to go to like surpass the 3DS. And the amount of games that you can get for it is just absolutely crazy. They remastered one 3DS game to the Switch. Oh, is that the one that they did for the Switch? Because that wasn't too long ago, right? No, we're gonna have to rely on tackle. Love my 3DS probably more than the Switch, to be honest. Yeah, every time I go back to the 3DS, I think it's such a good console. When Scott sent me down recently he sent me down Hardcore Soul Silver, and he sent me a 2DS which I'd never ever played with, and it's such a nice console. I really regret not buying one at the time when they were like, when it was relevant. It's such a nice console. But the DS Lite's probably the best one, because you could actually play like the GBA games on it, which is very cool. Like the backwards compatibility for them is just insane. Rose evolved. Beta, how are you doing? Finally got Rose to evolve. And we got a Snorlax eventually. And it's like, it's small enough to like just fit in your pocket as well, which is like a huge thing I forget about with the Switch. I always thought until recently that the Venusaur 3D model was really bland, but Scarlet and Violet saved the day, and Scarlet and Violet looks more detailed. Vena finally learned how to close his mouth. Yes, I do like it in Scarlet and Violet. I really like Charizard's sprite in Scarlet and Violet. It's just a cool sprite. I really like some of the redone sprites that they've done with Scarlet and Violet. The 3DS thing was a Virtual Boy throwback. Why does Nintendo want to ruin my eyes? This is true, yeah. Virtual Boy. Such a tiny little console. I never owned one of those. We're pretty close to the Pokemon Center now, aren't we? Oh. Man, that was like sketchy. That could have been so bad. I forgot that we were actually poisoned. Imagine doing that from the top and not being able to stop and then losing red belt just to poison. That would have been the worst. Right, let's go heal up and then we can go and get a Pokemon from down there. We can go to the Safari Zone. We're going to be good. Love my 3DS. It was so well loved. My hinge shattered and I have to hold it when shutting the lid on the top screen goes flying. You should think about, well, if you feel like you could reshell it, you should get a new shell for it and then fix the hinge. The hinges on them though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of reshelling the DS systems. They're hard consoles to take apart and put back together. I find that the hinges and the shoulder buttons really awkward to get right. But some people are like just so good at it. I'm just not one of them. No Live Virtual Boy was the best VR headset. Unless there's nothing on them. Wario World was really good on that, yeah. We don't want self-destruct. Lucky Egg Chansey. That's what we need. Imagine getting a Lucky Egg. That would help so much with this run. This is the new route. So we do get to have another encounter down here, which is nice. So I don't know what we can get potentially in this grass. I feel like it could be a Fearow or something like that. So there's probably going to be a lot of duplicate Pokemon that we've got so far. But the bird trainers are very good for Baller. Couldn't reshell mine. It's a Zelda Special Edition. Wow, no, yeah, you got to keep it. You got to keep the original on there then. .3DS isn't excellent at all, but the 3D feature was the long run pretty useless. In Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7 used it in a cool way, yeah. I could never use it. It made my eyes like go like so funny. Like, yeah. Like headachy funny if I kept it on too long. I'd be horrified to take my console apart. Wanted to do it with the drifting Joy-Cons but chickened out. I don't blame you. It's like one of those things where it's like you could do it but then it could go so much worse. I've had some horrendous incidents in the past from being like too brave and being like, yeah, I'll be fine, and then doing it and just ruining consoles. Done a lot of ones that have been fine, but yeah, most DS stuff that I've ever done things with have always went really badly. Clear tape for the fix is definitely the way. Lumpy's onto it there. He knows the score. Get some tape. Don't be taking it apart. Hot glue. Birdkeeper Wilton. Right, can we get this trainer without getting an encounter? Oh, we had to get like actually right next to them. Didn't expect that. Not every game supported the 3D too, yeah, which is, yeah, crazy. Well, not crazy, but you know. I'm not even going to risk this. I'm not even going to risk that. Because if we miss the roll with Spark, we are done. All I almost got rolled. So close. If that hits 2 more times, is it a maximum of 3 for Fury attacks? Or is it 5? Because we got very lucky. physically incapable of seeing 3D, so I never had 3D on. Could just see double image. Yeah, I feel like that's all I saw was like, just give me like weird eyes. You know when you put someone's glasses on and you have that like weird eye thing going on? Yeah. Right, what have we got in store for us here? Spearow, double encounter. Try attack animation so good at Twisted Sky. I feel like that's all there is. Spearows here. It's probably not a bad spot just to level baller up while we're doing this. It'd be nice to get a psychic type. A psychic type would be really, really useful, but I don't think Hypno or Drowsy spawn here. Eradicate. Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Spearow. Mark, I think Vera appears, if I remember right. This might be a bit of a bust, this location, because that'll just be a duplicate. Because we got the Spearow earlier. But I wonder if there's like a rare spawn. Eradicate looks so good. It's such a good sprite. Such an angry Pokemon. Dino, how are you doing? Hey James, because I got shiny Zubat back to back. No way, that is nuts. Congrats, mate. That is awesome. Shiny Zubat as well. Such a great. I love shiny Zubat. And its shiny just gets better as well. I love like Crobat's shinies, brilliant. Rattata. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get a new spawn in this area. The new Johto remake should give the Elite Four Champ and Red Cynthia treatment, BDSP and Max EVs, IVs. Yeah, it'd be so good, wouldn't it? Imagine how good the battle with Red would be at the top of Mount Silver. They like redid it as well. And actually EV'd and IV'd his team. Be kind of scary. Love Miltag shiny. The blue and the brown are so good together, yeah. Such a unique shiny. Whitney's Miltank. I think we might have to just give up on this like patch because I feel like we're not going to get any new spawns here, but I think Farfetched actually on the other side of Fuchsia City. So it'd still be the same route, wouldn't it? You got this patch of grass, and then you got Fuchsia City. I think it would be a different route, you know, because I think that's like Route 18. And I think even down at the beach, yeah, Route 15. So yeah, this is just this stretch. Ah, okay, so you can actually get to... Because this takes us into Fuchsia, unless we can get past the Pokemon and then go up. Okay, we need something with cut. I'm gonna have to spam cut again onto something. A new cut user gonna be... Oh, I can't give it to Rose. I can't do that. I can't do that to Rose. I gotta get our cut user out. Who's got cut in the box? I think B-Drill. Pop you in for... Add Diglett to the team with its nose. No, we can't. There's nothing this way. That Kangaskhan. So good. Right. I guess it's time to go into the Safari Zone. Who are you looking for as the next one to catch? Oh, I don't know. What would be good to get in here? Like Nidoking would be, like a Nidoran male would be good to get in here. Any psychic type. Dratini would be amazing to get in here, but we'd have to fish for it. I don't know if, can we get Dratini with the old rod? Scyther would be good. Gloom time. Is that 30 minutes? Right, I know. We know where we need to go. Need to get to the old man. Is it? Here it is. This is it. Oh, it's a repeat. Let's run. We need the super rod. Okay. I think it's this way. And this way. I think we're going the right way. Okay. Have we got anything good? New? It's a repeat. Debbie. Execute would be fire. Execute would be so good. We go down, don't we? And then... No, I think we've went the wrong way. I think we went the wrong way. Rhyhorn's actually really good. There you go, Rhyhorn. Some bait. No, don't run. Still eating. It's alright. Still eating. Thought we had it there. We need a nickname for Rhyhorn. First one gets the dibs on it. Super Rod Dragonair as the encounter has a 5% chance of holding the Dragon Fan. Rider. Donny Hornberg. I love it. I don't feel like we're gonna get it though. Watching carefully. Give it some more bait. Norman. I really want us to get this Rhyhorn. It's just because Rhydon would be better because at least we can have the fully evolved version, whereas we can't have that with Graveler. Come on. Why is the Safari Zone so impossible to catch anything? Named original because it evolved the first Pokemon Rhydon. Question 2. Different areas of the Safari Zone count as different encounter points. The Safari Zone is just one encounter. I would have said it was just like one encounter for the overall thing, as much as I would like to say the different sections would be better. But it feels like we kind of be able to spam it a little bit and get lots of different stuff. After all of that, I hate you right on. So that's a bust. Safari Zone bust. Why was it so difficult to catch? Safari Zone looks so good. It does look good, doesn't it? I don't think we're going to be able to get to the house now, though. Eggsy would have been good. And this would have been the best one to get. Well, a quick claw will be useful, but I think we're running out of steps now, aren't we? Pretty much. We'll try and get to the house. I think I went... No more captures for the Safari Zone, no. Which is actually brutal. Out of everything that you could have get, we got a Rhyhorn, and it was rude enough to just be like, nah, don't worry about it. You can waste 12 balls on me and like a bunch of meat, but nah, you're not getting meat. Steel Wing. Protein. There's a video that just shows fireball mechanics, and you just throw balls because rocks and bait are either too risky or reduce your catch rate. I didn't know that, Luke. There's a gold teeth. Can we get to the... Gonna be very close, I think. We need to get to the dude there, don't we? I think. I don't think he's in here. Best person to reach the secret house, so they made a kind of get worried that no one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's good. Now we can get the man with the gold teeth. How many? Do we not have a step limit in here? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, we've got plenty of steps left then. I don't think there's really anything else that we need to be... There we go. Okay, cool. Right, we can give the old man his gold teeth back as well. That was a bit of a bust. That was so disappointing. I was excited for the Safari Zone as well. No, I just dislike the Safari Zone. There you go, Warden. There you are. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office, even. Let me give you something for your trouble. Imagine losing your gold teeth in a safari park. And then being like, just not leaving the house. Right, strength. We do need strength. Let's teach it to... Oh, dude, man. Do we give you strength? I think you've got tackle, so we could probably just give you strength over that. And you're probably going to be with us till the end. Load that CD. Mighty when I want to. Shiny Hand Grass Starter and the terrarium. I always verify that I have a Safari Ball, not because of the catch rates, because I think the colors go so nicely with them. I feel the Safari Zone should have its own rules section, so many variations of Pokemon types of the Safari Zone there merits its own set of rules. I agree, yeah, 100%. Go back in and catch some more. I'd love to. Can't really though. Bro, how you doing? Muffin, how are you, mate? Did your casting job last weekend? Such a good matches, was awesome. You were there. Thank you so much, mate, and please you enjoyed the event. That's the main thing. It was such a cool event to cast because like the matches were so good. Like every single match we had I felt was a banger, so it was a really good event all in all. And yeah, it was just nice to be a part of it. Great to see. Wolf's team winning again as well. Back to back. What's Koga's levels like for this one? And he's got a lot of psychic Pokemon as well. Right, let's just test the water with Snorlax. I don't know if he's much higher than level 30. Let's try. Let's see. We have Route 15 still, right? Yes, we have Route 15. I missed the animations. Oh, this is bad. 38. Red Belt should take this like a champ. And it's got Insomnia as well. Oh my gosh. This is a bad idea. I mean, we have got rest. Meditate is not what we want to be saying. That's not great. If this headbutt knocks out, though, we're fine. Man, Bread Belt is busted. 38. Okay, we need to level up Pokemon before we come in here. The level cap being 43 is there for a reason, for sure. That was a bit scary. Cast a vote whether you should go back in and catch something or not. It's weird there's a Hypno. Always weird. I always think like there's a mix of Hypnos and Drowsies in there. It's so strange. When I was a kid, I think Hypno and Psychic Poison, but no. It'd be such a cool type though for it, right? Man, we've got to do some serious leveling up. So 43 is the level cap. We've got a lot of leveling up to do, especially with all these. We need to get Beedrill out of here as well. I was AFK a few minutes. Did we get an encounter? We got a Rhyhorn and it ran away on us, which was really sad. We tried to get it with a bunch of stuff, but just didn't, wasn't meant to be. All in favor of Cyrus going back to the Safari Zone and catching something. I'd love to. Kind of not in the rules though, that's the problem. Yeah, we need to like seriously level everything up before we go and take on. I feel like there's a lot of bird trainers along here, so I guess that's going to be good for Voltorb. Picnicker. Rules are made to be broken, yes. I think Pidgeotto evolves on the next level. I'm pretty sure that Pidgeotto evolves at 36. Nah, we gotta, don't, because I would like to go back into the Safari Zone 100%. I'd be like, yes, let's go back and catch some fire Pokemon. Because, like, honestly, a Psychic type would be so good. Execute an Executor would be amazing, but like we had our chance and it's gone. I remember that I saw a Hayden video when he uses Dewgong in battle, set for singles, Whirlpool Rest, Perish Song and Rain Dance, Rain Dish ability, Great Troll set. That is a brilliant set. I love that. Magmar a good option in Gen 3 games? Probably, yeah. I think it probably is a really good option. It's got decent special attack. It's like, it's probably better than... Oh, this is a repeat. Of course, so this is alright. So we've had a Bellsprout before, so that's a repeat on this route. That's fine. It's like... Bros, go back in. 3 to go back in. 0 to move on. This chat will decide the fate. What rules say you can't go in the Safari Zone? There's no specific rules, it's just the one Pokemon encounter per route. It's on the one island, Mount Ember. Go back in. Right, we'll see what encounter we get here. Oh, that's full. It's like, it's 4 people there, so you should rob that bank. It's not really the same thing. Blom, how you doing? I hope you're good. Horizon is split into sections, 1 per section. This is very true. But which section were we in? This is the thing, I don't know which section we were in. It'd be kind of hard to keep. I could go back in for one more encounter. And we could call it a different area. But I feel like we should get the Super Rod and then try our luck with a Dratini. It's too late. These guys try to get you to do a crime. Break the rules. Do a crime. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm very tempted to just go back in. Yeah, the Super Rod. Is it Route 12, the Super Rod? I think it's on this, like, if we carry on going this way, we should get to Route 12. Now we're going to get ourselves an Electrode, which is going to be awesome. Because Electrode has one of the best sprites. $205 Beast Balls, David. Excellent, mate. That is some good use of that duplication glitch. Right. Electrode. This one? It is. Such a good sprite. Duck, don't worry now. You haven't caused anything. It's fine. Love it. Rabombi, Golden, Leopardberry being the fastest form for me. That's super nice actually with the, yeah, the Leopardberry. I like that a lot. Right, let's try and get Pidgeot as well. You have way too much confidence on Baller. Attacking into Dodrea. Fastest way to lose him. Yeah, I think we got lucky with the paralysis there. We were a little bit overconfident. For sure. It could have went seriously bad. Like a crit here could be bad, especially if we're not waking up. I'm gonna have to switch it out, I think, after this one. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Risky. JJN Pogs. Already have 300 Beast Balls. Catch rate solo. Yeah, you definitely need them. That's crazy. 300. Good work. I think I felt good. I was like, I've got like 30 Beast Balls. I was like, I haven't been doing much of the dupe glitch, if I'm like completely honest. But I was quite happy with it. I mean, I would be so happy if I had like 200 Beast Balls, but yeah. I think the most I did was Because I want the moon balls. I did quite a few of, because that's like one of my favorite apricot balls. Here we go. Pidgeotto. Right, where is Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto's been like a mainstay on the team since like the beginning, really, which is very cool. I do like this team. It is shaping up pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Tony evolved. Okay. Really need to start getting Rick Ghastly's levels up a little bit. Especially because we've got that crazy level cap. Cyrus, which is the worst status condition in your opinion? I think it is paralysis. There's nothing worse than moving. I think honestly it's freeze. Yeah, like Veda says. Because there's no guarantee that you're ever going to unthaw either, which is the worst. And you're literally stuck at that point. At least with sleep, you're on like a counter. I think in this game, you get a percentage chance that you're going to wake up every turn. Like in the new games, it's like you've got a... you can only sleep a maximum of 3 turns and you're guaranteed to wake up, which is alright. It's still a bad condition, but they balanced it a little bit. I mean, in the older games, it was just so unbalanced. It's crazy, really. But yeah, freeze is definitely the worst one. Paralysis used to be really bad, but it's not as well. Paralysis is still been pretty bust, but it's not as bad. They balanced a lot of them out. I think Burn's probably the most balanced out of all of them, to be fair. But yeah, freeze is horrible. SV, my entire extended family is Oddish. Big fan of frozen status. Yeah, when you freeze someone, it's good. Funny story, I remember going after the first World Championships happened in Pokemon. They did a UK tour with the champion who was from the UK, Darren. And I remember going along to the event, and if you beat so many trainers, and then you had to beat some guys from the Nintendo official magazine, and then the final battle that you got that day was to battle against Darren, the world champion, current world champion, in a 1v1 battle, or you got to battle Dave, who was like the Nintendo magazine expert, like, you know. So it was pretty easy decision. I went and battled Darren, and it was his Mewtwo versus my Mewtwo, and I froze his Mewtwo, and that was pretty much game. Oh. Those days, if you got a freeze, it was so busted. Moon, Love, Dream, and Friend Ball are all my faves. Danny, I love all of those. Yeah. You know what? I feel bad for saying this, but I've never been like a big fan of the. I like the Sport Ball, but it's not my favorite. I really love the Fast Ball. No, but the Sport Ball, just like, it's not that great. We really need a new Pokeball though in Gen 10. It's been such a long time since we got any new Pokeballs. Beast Ball was the last. Well, I guess ones in Legends Arceus, but we can't really use those. Yeah, Pidgeot is super fat. It's great. I like Mega Pidgeot. I don't know why they made it a special attacker. Yeah, that was such a weird decision. Such a cool Pokemon though. I guess, yeah, Hurricane and No God. It'd be funny if someone animated that bonus day because of your meme. The Gloom family. The Oddish family. Good old Dave in his flame shirt. Luke, you remember Dave? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dave. I remember getting the choice. It was like, you can battle Dave or you can battle Darren, the world champion. I was like, why would I ever battle? Like, no offense to Dave, but like, why would I battle Dave when I can battle literally the world champion? It's like, like the weirdest question. I was like, I'm never battling Dave. I guess some people did battle Dave, I guess. Yeah. But yeah. Dave. The Nintendo experts. They weren't, I mean, yeah, I guess they knew a little bit. They probably liked the game. I'm not going to bash on them. Syrian Pokeballs. Yeah, that's true. Strange Ball. Beat the original world champ. It's like you beating Red, the world champ, not him. That's what I thought at the time. Although it doesn't kind of work like that. But as a kid, it kind of does, right? You're like, yeah. That's what I told all my friends, yeah. Like, I beat the world champ, so technically the world champ. But, yeah. Yeah, hacks them. But he was actually super, super nice. That's how I actually got into competitive Pokemon. He told me about these Pokemon forums I could go to and actually learn Pokemon battles and like strategies and things like that. So like really was down to him where I ended up when I started playing competitive and stuff like that, and where I learned everything. So crazy to think that was the start of the whole competitive journey, which is mad. Wish we could have wing balls. Yes. Twisted Sky, we need those so bad. Such nice balls. I keep saying like we need a ball, like a fire kind of ball, like a flame ball, because we've got dive balls but we don't have flame balls. I like something like that. It gives you increased rate to catch fire type Pokemon. I guess you could have that with, it's gonna be, no, we're all right. Okay, we need to switch. Right, I cannot forget to use an antidote on Bread Belt. Oddish, you're gonna go grab an Oddish for me. Thank you in advance. Oddish, thank you so much for coming by the stream. It's been great seeing you today, my friend. Take care of yourself, and I'll hopefully catch you very soon on another one. Shimmer Ball, Glitter Ball, Sparkle Ball are the special versions of the Pokeball, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball I came up with for the shiny Pokemon. That would be amazing. They are. I love those names. They're great. Sun Ball. Yes, Leaf Green. There it is. And I forgot to tell you, congratulations, 100k. You reached it super fast, to be honest. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate that, my friend. Still feels crazy that we actually hit that number on the channel. It still does. I like, my mind is blown. Just so grateful for all the support. And yeah, just thanks to all you guys and everyone else that supports the channel. It's just incredibly humbling, and yeah, I am it's just crazy. So yeah, I'm excited about this year and where the channel will end up and what we'll see happen on the channel. It'll be yeah, exciting. I'm excited for this year and all the new stuff that we should hopefully get coming out as well, with new Pokemon games, Pokemon Day, like not very long away. Yeah, there's lots to look forward to, which is good. We'll have to leave it for now. Oh, the twins. Yeah, it's fine. Is this a double battle? Churn balls. That would be good. I like that Vader. My favorite ball is a love ball because it represents this only a real man use pink cloth. Use pink clothes in public. I love it. Right, we cannot keep this Rick Ghastly in here. Bring Bread Belt in and Spark Squirtle. Let's have a tournament where the winner gets the battle A. You guys are creamy though now. This is the thing. It wouldn't be much competition for the winner, because it'd just be an easy yeah, it could be hard battles all the way to the final, and then you'd face me, and then you would just, yeah, crush me. Also think we need new balls for different types of weather, sandstorm, snowstorm. They could do so much stuff, couldn't they? That would be so good. Johnny Hacks coming in there. Love that, Johnny. Brutal. Saren, thank you so much for the sub. Waiting for the Empoleon. Saren, if you're around tomorrow evening when the raid goes live, definitely come by this stream because we'll be figuring out the best solo build as soon as the raid goes live. Figuring out what, because it's so different and so difficult to like really say what will 100% work until the raid goes live. Like when we know the shield goes up, when it nullifies our stats, how many times it does that, when it nullifies its stats, you know. I'm really hoping the Bronzong will work. I think it could be quite strong into this one, especially if it's got Icy Wind and it starts spamming that at all after you've been able to steal the competitive ability, so it could be quite good. I think Registeel could be also quite good as well as an option into it, but it might turn out where Iron Hands and Annihilate are just the ones to use because everyone's already got them. It's going to be interesting to see though. I don't know if you remember, but I was messing with duped Iron B and White, but it doesn't work because the DNA splicing works like a light switch for both forms. You can't infuse two at the same time. That's crazy, Muffin. Even if you moved it out of the game too. Wow. That's really interesting. So you've got it like, yeah, so it's on one. Once you've done it, you can only infuse those ones, I'm guessing. So yeah. I wonder if it will get patched out tomorrow. There is a part of me that's like, nah, it probably won't, but it's likely it will. You wear the flame shirt. Yeah, the flame shirt. Luke, love it. But no, I would love Bernie where we battle you at the end. It would be good. It would be good. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be fun. There's an episode on the horizon. All the new Pokeballs. We need, yeah, that's the one thing I think we definitely need, new Pokeballs. They've lacked that for a long time. Like the Beast Ball was such a good idea as well. The longest time I thought the move Twister was a flying type attack until I played Crystal on my 3DS and checked the summary. It was a dragon move, yeah. Dragon type attack. Rehan. Only if you would like to. Only if you watch. Only if you'd be interested in the content. Right. Okay. Like fedoras. Same shit, love that. From the Slowbro sets set up well, given it resists everything Empoleon has. Yeah, it probably would do alright against it, to be honest, Johnny. Nothing. I think the problem with it is no, it probably would be alright because you're not really yeah, you're not really counting on lowering any of its stats either, so it probably would do alright. Slowbro. Just really with this the solo builds, you're kind of looking for the, oh man, you've got nothing left. Run out of PP. Terrible. Okay, yeah, you're looking for like the quickest way to do it, so you can farm through them really quickly. Sometimes you can do that, sometimes not so much, because sometimes they just have to be slow. I think Blaziken is a good example of that. Just had crazy coverage, so it was like really hard to find a build that ran through it very quickly. Like, you always get consistent ones, but sometimes the RNG's like pretty brutal with them. We need a new evolution too. New ball, a new evolution for Gen 10. Can you imagine? That would be hype. whatever happened with the GS ball, Twisted Sky, they did use it in Crystal, but only in the virtual consoles. So you get it in the virtual console game, and then you take it to Kurt, and then Kurt does something with it, and then you get it back from Kurt, and then you take it to the shrine in the forest, and then Celebi appears. So that's basically what they've done, but it was a bit of a cop-out really, because you didn't really get too much story around it, where it was meant to be the ball that kind of housed Celebi, but there wasn't really much backstory. See, that would be a really good thing to cover in like a Legends Johto game. That would be really good. And God of War, how are you doing? Really enjoyed your coverage of the regional championships. Thank you so much. Thanks for dropping in as well to the stream with that, and really appreciate the support. And I hope you did have a blast watching the broadcast. It was a lot of fun being there. Crazy teams. It's really good to see like the start of Regulation F for Europe as well kind of kick off so strongly. It was really nice to see like so many top players and then new players as well. You know, we had Kian from the UK, I think it's his first ever event with the Terra Ground Galarian Articuno, which was like fire. That was such a cool match to watch. Really cool team. So we had like all those sort of things. So it was like, yeah, it was a really good event. Very, very grateful to be there. And just looking forward to how the rest of the season kind of shapes up heading into EUIC. I've not had a single 7-star strat filming yet on this channel. Awesome to hear, man. I'm happy to hear that. There's hopefully the Empoleon ones work when we go. Well, yeah, we'll figure it. We'll 100% figure out what the best one is for the Empoleon. It's kind of figuring the best one out that's the most consistent, that doesn't rely on the RNG or your partnering Pokemon. Sometimes it's like really hard to get them like right, but then sometimes you get ones like the Chestnut raid, which is just such an easy 7-star raid. So sometimes you get nice ones, sometimes not so nice ones. Blaziken I think was the most annoying other than Mewtwo. Yeah, I'd agree with you, Muffin. Like, I couldn't believe the coverage that they gave Blaziken. It was just nuts. I was like, no way you're giving it all of that coverage. But yeah, they went full ham with it. They were like, okay, whatever you bring against this, we're covering. Terra Ground Articuno was nuts, yeah. That Registeel was. Yeah. The Articuno was like fire. I think I might go Registeel for the global challenge. It's just such a solid Pokemon. If you got the right Pokemon around it as well, I think to remove the stuff that could give it a bit of a headache, I think it could really perform super well. Love when you say weird pics that show people have field experiments. So yeah, me too. And when it works like it did so well on stream, it's like so satisfying to see. Like you say, it's like it was such a good shout for the tournament in general, and then it just worked so well. It was really, those things was like super nice to see work out. You heard the legend of the winged mirages? No, tell us more. Lumpy, my 9-year-old daughter, began ranked battles for the first time this weekend while watching BGC. Epic. That is awesome to hear, man. That is absolutely awesome news. May have helped build her a team, but she was killing it. Awesome to hear, mate. That is so exciting. Honestly, that is very exciting. Do you think you tickets for any events? Because that will be win yourself some trips. If you ever want any help with teams and stuff like that, give me a shout. More than happy to help. I lost interest in doing the 7-star raid because we have all the starters now anyway, and the Mighty Smock isn't really worth it for me. I know. I keep feeling like there's part of me that's like, there is more to Scarlet and Violet to come. Like convincing myself that we're gonna get at least one more DLC and being like, there will be some meaning for the Mightiest Mark. I can't believe it's just that one NPC in the Blueberry Academy that gives you the, is it the Leon stance for having a Pokemon with the Mightiest Mark? It's like, that can't be it. I refuse to believe it. I just really hope there is. Oh no. No. Spearow, I hate you. You are like the bane of our existence here on the channel. I hate all Spearow. Death to all Spearows. I can't believe that. Literally. The worst way to end it. That was so annoying. I should have known. I should have known it potentially had pursuit. Really frustrating now. I was surprised to see enough all the Ogerpon forms do so well. Yeah, especially the yeah, the rock one did super well. Yeah, it was really nice to see like all of them performing really well over the weekend. I think over the streams over the 2 days we featured each one of the different Ogerpon forms. Chat, I'm sorry, Rick. Rick is being a casualty. Never give up. He's now with Debbie. He's in a better place. Rick and Debbie. That is very, very sad. Very sad. Very annoying. Rick, I know, Rose. We got pursuited by the Spearow. Yeah. Twisted Sky, Spearows 2, Osirus 0. Just made a Trick Room team last week, and after watching Attorney, scared. I wouldn't mind some help too. Got Eternal Skeletage. Broad spray with Torch Song that rips. It's not bad for juniors. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I think Trick Room for juniors, like juniors, seniors, is actually really strong, especially into this format. Ursaluna is definitely something to have a look at for sure. That's what you get, Firo. You and your Firo like posse that have just ruined our run. All as one mission now. Find and destroy every Spearow and Fearow that exists. Right, let's see. We're nearly up to the route to get the Super Rod. Then we'll go back. Then we'll get a Drytini, Dragonair, Drytini, I think. Or was it a Drytini? I've tempted to put $100 down to get Scarlet and the DLC so I can get the new Paradox. It's so annoying that you have to do that though, Dan, just to get them, like for competitive, you know, because I feel like Scarlet has, well, Iron Crown is very good, but Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt just the better Paradox Pokemon. Although Iron Boulder I do feel has some real merit. No one's really been using it in competitive play. Like I've seen a few teams, but is it Mighty Cleave, which is like basically it hits through Protect. It's a rock type attack. It's 100% accurate, 95 base power, I think, off the top of my head. It's a really strong option, and Iron Boulder's like pretty fast, so I could see that one potentially making a splash in the near future, maybe. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's annoying that you have to put that money down just to get the Iron Boulder is a horrible design in my opinion. Yeah, as good as it is competitively, or however good it might be competitively, its design is horrible. I do agree with you. It's such an ugly design. They could have done so much like better with it. Like I don't mind Iron Crown, it's not terrible, but Iron Boulder's terrible. Yeah. Got into VG during the Sun Shield era, but when Skull and Violet first came out, the battles were terrible, so I really didn't do it anymore. You should get back into it, Vader, because the Regulation F format's really fun. It's like there's a lot of variety in there as well, a lot of staples to like support Pokemon to allow certain Pokemon to really kind of do well in this format, perform the jobs that they like doing and things. So yeah, just check it out. Get your BB gun out of bed and Saloon's on the team too. Oh, nice, that's good. It's too funny for juniors, he says. I don't mean for you, I mean for, yeah, well, Trick Room's good in general. I mean, I play Trick Room, so you need help. Okay. Trick Room. I mean, Iron Crown and DD, like, well, I know Cresselia Saluna is very strong. I like P2 as a Trick Room mon. Farigiraf as well, I think, is still very good as a Trick Room option, just because it gives you the Iron Tail as well. There are a lot of good Trick Room setters in this format. Mighty Cleave is bonkers, yeah, that is it, Mighty Cleave. Mighty Cleave. Do you think it will do raids for Raging Bolt, Dodging Fire? I doubt they will, you know. Which is kind of annoying, really, because it's like they are basically paywalling it, like they normally do with the version exclusives. Yeah, and it is frustrating for competitive players because it is like you've got to. It's not even just putting the money down for the other game. It's like you've got to put the time in then to play through all the game to get to the point where you're able to even just go and get them. Which is crazy. Confident they'll make shiny distribution that they did for the Galarian legendary birds. Yeah, that's true. They give the Galarian birds was part of a gift for the global challenges, wasn't it? Yeah, they did the 3 global challenges. If you did 3 battles in them, then you got the gift of a shiny Galarian bird, which was actually a really good gift. So they may do that, but I could see them doing it for like the Rune legendaries as well. Hopefully not, Johnny. It would be amazing if they did it for the Paradox ones. It'd be kind of cool if they just did raid events for the for all the Paradox ones. So they did it for Walking Away, Guy and Leaves. They could just do it for the other ones, and then gives everyone a chance to get all of them. You know, you'd still have to have a Nintendo Online subscription to get into raids with friends and stuff like online, but that's fine. That's like not a problem at all. Anyone else tired of all the 7-star starter raids? Like they're doing starters kind of old at this point. Yeah, I'm definitely with you, Kieran, on that. I feel like there's so much more. Like there's so much more they could be doing. There's like Hisuian Pokemon that are available in the game, but you have to have Legends Arceus to get. They could do stuff like that, you know. If they're like not wanting to do. If they want to just go outside the box, I think the starter Pokemon now they're in the terrarium available to catch. Just doesn't really feel like there's much point in them. But yeah, I don't think you're alone with that, mate. Roll out, no. Danny Ankron is great, but oh my god, Iron Boulder, I could really do without. I feel like they took Iron Treads and mixed it with Taurus. And if there wasn't so much Fairy Courage, I think we'd see Spiritomb Trick Room sets. Maybe, mate. Yeah. Fairy Terra is so popular though, isn't it? Rose, thank you so much for coming by the stream. And it's been awesome hanging out with you today. Thank you so much for coming by, and enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow, while we maybe are able to finish this off. Maybe. Might be another couple of streams. Depending, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we're getting on, but thank you so much for coming by today, Rose. It's been awesome hanging out. Johnny D, my girlfriend, gifted me the Scarlet Pack of the DLCs. I'm playing through the game again. It was a slog. They need to find other solutions instead of paywall and important legendaries. Yeah, I think like that's the big thing, isn't it? like it's like a double layer, isn't it? It's like paying the money and then having to commit the time again. When you're kind of like at that point, probably on quite a short amount of time anyway to get them for an event, like you don't have the time to get in, and then they complain about people like hacking them in, which is, yeah, you know. Where they could just have a way where you could be like, okay, you own Scarlet, you finished everything, you get the option now where you can just, I don't know, it feels bad having to actually pay more money to get the other legendaries from the other game. Like, I don't know what they could do to do it, but I guess they could paywall it and be like, okay, like $5 and you can get the other ones in your game as well. But would people do that? Or would people feel like, nah, that's like, what do you guys think of that? I feel like that's kind of a little bit bad taste, but I can get that they would do that because it's a business at the end of the day. No, I'm just playing with you. Just trying to get the master rank each season now. I don't like to use the mons like everyone is using. That's not a bad thing at all, mate. Maybe the Pachirisu did one day. Yes, you got to do it now. You promised me this. Which Pokemon would it be though? Gotta think of a really cool Pokemon that would win worlds. That no one would ever expect. All Ruination Mons were not created equally though. Kinglu being a Metacore is cool, yeah. Genpyle's very good. Maybe not as good at the moment as it once was, but it's still a good Pokemon. Worshen is probably the worst one out of the bunch. GU's still very good, still relevant as well. Paradox Snorlax, I would love that. Parallax. This path has been actually pretty good for like leveling things up. Wanted Regieleki, but I went with Drago and my sword, so now I have to go through the Shield DLC. It's really annoying, yeah. Yeah, because you can't get there very quickly, can you? Because you need to be able to cross the water, don't you? On your bike, and so you need to be able to get the bike before you can do that. Which takes a little bit of time in the game. Because normally you'd be able to, like, with like the Dynamax adventure raids, you can just go straight there and do them. And because it's rentals, it's fine. But yeah, to get the Reggie, Aleki or Drago on like a new save on the same system, it's such a pain. It's better than that. Yeah, that's true. It's true, Muffin. Yeah, way better than like, yeah, another $90 down on the table just for another DLC pack. I feel like we need to go back to the Pokemon Center because we're so low on like PP on everything. We can drop off Rick Ghastly as well. So close though. So close to the end. What's also insane is that the GTS and Pokemon Home, if you wanted Raging Bolt and Engaging Fire, are most likely hacked. What they're asking for is clearly unattainable. Should be reworked. Yeah, I 100% agree with you there, because that is actually crazy. They should have criteria like saying, okay, it should be like a rank point that you can like request a Pokemon for something in that same rank, but not anything higher than that, to keep like and monitor it. And yeah, they should have better hack checks in a way, because it's kind of like, do I want to trade something that I've taken a lot of time to go out and get like genuinely, when someone's just literally hacked in a Pokemon that they're going to trade for this genuine of mine? It kind of feels a little bit bad, really. What could we bring in? I mean, Sandshrews going to be, Dust Devil's going to be good. Flareon's always going to be good, so I guess Flareon can come back into the fold. Right, Flareon. There we go. Awesome. Right. purely commercial point of view. What they're doing is basically equivalent of printing money, but I'm kind of tired of having competitive so closely linked with the main game. Just give us a showdown like builder in the main game. That's how they can help competitive grow without yeah, the nurturers and the game community. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Johnny. I've said it for the longest time. You've probably heard me say it before. Like every gen, just release a battle revolution for that generation, which is your battle port. You could take out any like online ladder system in the main games as well, so it would free up space in the main games for doing that. And you can just create rentals in the battle revolution or port Pokemon from the games that you play, and then that would be your platform for the entirety of the time that Gen 10 or whichever gen that you do, and then the next new gen you get a new battle revolution. So it's a way for them to still make money, but it's a way where, yeah, players are able to just do stuff a bit easier, you know? The barrier to entry is then gone as well, I think. Because then you still have the option, you can still play the main games, still build your own teams, and then trade them into the Battle Revolution game to practice and stuff like that on. Or you could just use rental teams if you wanted, if you weren't really worried about that. And maybe you just paid like a subscription fee to use the rental system the whole season. I don't know. And then there's the incentive for you to actually buy the game and create your own team, because it works out a bit cheaper overall. I don't know. It's so easy to sort out though, right? Opinion on Archaludon. I like it. Competitively, I think it's really good. There was a lot of Archaludon and Rain teams in day 2 of the tournament, which didn't show up on the usage stats at the event, but yeah, those calls were doing pretty well. A lot of them made it through to day 2. All 4 of my daughters have profiles. When I catch from their legendary, I'll trade you theirs. They won't use them. See, Lumpy, you could start a little business doing that. This player named S'mores. Yeah, it is Sir S'mores. Sir S'mores. Pika. I was about to say, I'm like, this Pika is hitting hard. There was a crit. We really need Thunderbolt. Oh, good old Electrode. Drawing a little tribute to Debbie. It's the first time this week I can sit down and draw. Vader, that is amazing. He's sad for Debbie. Poor Debbie. I swear Debbie will be the most iconic member of this whole run. Right, Pidgey. I feel like I'm neglecting like Venusaur as well. Venusaur needs some levels. Like, we need to get Venusaur leveled up as well, because Venusaur's like falling pretty far behind in this. It's true. Gludon is deceptively tiny. I know, for a bridge Pokemon as well, you would think it was like way bigger. Very speedy as well. Gonna learn the best move. Antonio, thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend. I really appreciate it. We have to get rid of Headbutt, although Headbutt is really useful. Body Slam's just the OG for Snorlax. I love our Chaladon. Shiny is great too. Shiny is really nice, yeah. It's just got such good abilities as well. Like, all of its abilities are pretty, like, viable for the most part. Like, the Stalwart, so good. Stamina is a really nice option as well. It's just a really cool Pokemon. Oh, Snorlax. Snorlax's level grind is crazy. Like, the amount of XP we're getting. It's moving its tiny amount of XP. It's going to take ages to get Snorlax up to a good level. But I guess it is like pretty strong. So, I mean, it took down that. It was level 30 and it took down that level 38 Hypno. Which seems absolutely nuts that it's able to do that. Right. There we go. Heal up Snorlax. I think Snorlax is probably the one that we can... We got a paralyzed heal. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go with Snorlax up top. Try and get Snorlax a few levels, because I think there's a Snorlax at the end of this route, right? There's another one, but we can't catch it, which is sad. But we can try and take it down for some XP. Shiny Arc is in a heavy ball. Nice. That's what I caught my last one in. The heavy ball, the best ball for it, I think. Yeah. Weird, but Duraludon from Sword and Shield that I had, that I like, the shiny that I got from Sword and Shield, was it a friend ball? Which I always thought, like, looking back, I'm like, was that the only Apricot ball that I had at the time? Just my friend. But I do expect that to have its moment, I think, in Regulation F. Like, I think it is a very strong Pokemon. So many trainers up this route. I think the only team the only thing this team is missing is a water type. So we do need to get ourselves... I mean, we're going to get Lapras, right? So Lapras is probably... Well, Lapras is a really good option to have on the team. Just a shame about Graveler, because it would be nice to be able to evolve that. But I think otherwise it's pretty balanced. Especially with Lapras, I feel like would be good against the dragons at the end with Lance. Just need to be careful around the Aerodactyl. But that's about it. Lapras is the best. I never actually found out as well, because it's a gift Lapras. I don't know, can it be shiny? The one that you get gifted in the Silph Co. That would be so nice. Imagine getting the shiny Lapras gifted to you. Picnicker Alma. Guess we have an encounter here, but I need to get my shiny Lapras and Scarlet and Violet. Yes, Danny, you 100% do. Looks so nice in Scarlet and Violet as well. It's such a great shiny. Pretty sure that Lapras can be shiny. It's on that T. It'd be quite an easy one to reset for. Yeah, it probably wouldn't take too long, because you're just standing, taking the Pokemon, and then I just have a shiny Lapras and Scarlet and Violet yet. The hunt's not too bad for Lapras in that one. At least I didn't find it too bad. It took me ages to find it though, because you can use the town reset method to hunt for it. We really need a cut Pokemon. This is where the Super Rod is. Right, we got it. Okay. Here we go. Super Rod achieved. Great. Okay. So we can go back to the Safari Zone. We'll have a chance to get ourselves Dratini, which would be amazing if we could. Right. Fight this guy. Fight me. I'm looking for a shiny male Talonflame at the moment. Got 2 females earlier. Good luck with the shiny hunts. Great Pokemon. I love shiny Talonflame. I just love Talonflame as well. One of my favorite birds. Self-destruct. Okay. Good job, like, red's actually thick. I feel like the Electrode's just going to do it as well. Evanicious, how are you doing? How's the stream going so far? We've had have we had one? No, we've had two casualties. We've had a Ghastly casualty and Spearow, but Spearow was fine because Spearow caused the casualty of Ghastly, so that didn't really matter. But other than that, going well, and we're like on track. We just got the Super Rod and we're leveling up pretty good from this point, so we're not in a bad spot, to be honest. I think we're very close to the Snorlax, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay, right, I'll tell you what we'll do, friends, because I do need to shoot off in like 2 minutes anyway. So we'll save the game here and then I will have to go, but we'll call it a day for today. But I think we've made some good progress. So tomorrow we'll start off, we'll take the Snorlax down because we already got one, and then we will go back to the Safari Zone. We'll get ourselves an encounter there. Hopefully it is a Dratini, and then we'll take on Koga. Then we'll come back for Sabrina, do the Silph Co stuff, and then we're pretty much on the home stretch then. Blaine, Giovanni, done. So we might be able to finish it tomorrow. But thank you so much to everyone that's come out to the stream today and joined us through this Nuzlocke for Leaf Green. It's been a lot of fun today. I'm pleased to be back after Liverpool Regionals, and thank you so much for all the kind words as well and support. Really means a lot from the event over the weekend. And we'll be back tomorrow to continue this. I'm really enjoying it, so thank you for making it so enjoyable. You've all been awesome as always. You guys make these Nuzlocke so much fun, so thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing a double stream tomorrow, so it'll be through the day. We'll try and finish this off, and then tomorrow evening we'll be doing the 7-star Empoleon raid when it goes live, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully see you if you're about tomorrow. If not, take care of yourselves. But yeah, take care of yourselves regardless, whatever happens, and thank you again, friends. So take it easy, friends, have a good one, and I'll see you all on the next one very soon. Take care. Bye bye.